Okay, close enough. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Can everybody hear good? Fine? Dandy? Hey, Backlash. Can you all hear or no? I'm not here. Oh, there. I can hear now. Hey, Fishing Local. Welcome in. I got a package here. Hide all the important stuff, but I got it from Backlash. I'm going to be doing unboxing. I won his 50 subscriber giveaway, and he got it sent to me. And I'm going to be opening that. I haven't opened it yet, so I don't remember exactly what's in it. So it's going to be somewhat of a surprise to me too, what's in there. But might see if a few more people come in. Got 6 people in. See if we can get a few more. Oh, it's okay, Backlash. I'm not fishing this time of year anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. But Great Outdoors Exploring, welcome in. And of course, Dan and Backlash and Tracy and Sunfish. Tracy is a she crab. Oh, me. Yeah, I always Dan the man. That's right. Tina. Yeah, I'm real. And everyone else, she's saying hi to everyone else. She said I was real. So let's see. Might hit the ice tomorrow. Forget the auger last thing I need is that buddy heater and sled. Yeah, you need a buddy heater if you're out on the ice. Six people. Looks like that's all we're getting in here right now. So I'll go ahead and open this and see what we got. I know it's real. Yeah. Hey, Backlash. What's your daughter's name? I can't think of it. You said she threw in a couple extra things. Here you go. For those of you who didn't hear, he's doing a Christmas giveaway live stream tomorrow and reacting to videos, giving away baits, merch, stickers, and so on. So go hit Sunfish King up. What time is that? and which time zone. Here it is. 8 o'clock p.m. Central is his live tomorrow. So write that down, set a reminder, whatever. Go over there and watch his Backlash Panda. Yeah, I knew it was some little animal, or couldn't remember if it was princess or something like that. But anyway, yeah, Panda threw in a couple extra things. But so the first thing I got out of here is some hooks, some fusion hooks, 4/0, 6 of them. Some zoom baits, plastics. There's a bunch of them in there. Green, pumpkin, purple, green. Hey, these look pretty good. These are missile baits. They're kind of cool looking. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're glaring. There you go. Got a move that one over so you can see it a little bit. It's kind of like, almost like a salamander. You can see the flat tail there, and then it's got like 2 little legs off the side. That's pretty cool. That should work good. This is cool. Baby bullgill. Always wanted to fish one of these. I don't know. I've never fished one, but this is a 3 7/8 inch, 0.75 ounces, 3/4 ounce. That's a cool bait. Red-eyed shad. I'll be using these in the, probably in the river for smallies, and probably in the creek for largemouths too. Got some salamanders, Zoom salamanders, 8-inch lizards. It says blue, purple, something or another. It says Junebug red. That ain't red. It's got red specks in it. Hey, thanks there, Sunfish. I appreciate it. And let's see what else we got. Got some weight, some sinkers, 1/4 ounce sinkers. And I believe that's it. That's a good little bunch of baits there. I'm excited about these, excited about that one for sure. And I think this one will do really good for the smallmouth. So thank you very, very much, Backlash. And somebody can share his link out there, and you guys can go follow him. He's a fairly new YouTuber. I just looked at his channel. This was the 50 subscriber giveaway, I believe. And I looked at his channel tonight, and he's just over 300 now. So he's growing pretty fast. So, yeah. That was a cool package there, Backlash. I appreciate it very, very much. IL Fishing. Logan's here. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. So, Sunfish, you want to come up for a while, or Backlash, one of you two, or both? I will. Let me throw this link in here and. Hey, ugly dog, welcome in. I don't know what you guys got going on, but yeah, Sunfish, if you want to come up, or Backlash. It's going pretty good, ugly dog. I appreciate you coming in. I just did a unboxing from Backlash. Hey, John, welcome in. I got the two that I'm the most excited about, which the soft plastics I can use all the time, but the shad, the red-eyed shad, and this thing right here. I want to fish those for the bass. There you are.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I ain't got too long before I got to go to bed for a little bit of a nap before work.
Yeah, I figured. It's getting a little late back there.
Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock, and I got to leave the house by 1:30 to be on the job site at 3:30.
Oh, yeah.
For a 4 a.m. 650-yard concrete pour.
That's pretty good size there.
Oh, yeah. I got one tomorrow night and Thursday night and Friday morning.
All
same
big pours?
place. Yes, sir. Same amount of yardage on all 4 of them.
Yep.
And that'll be about half the building pad.
We've been getting rain out here. Lots of rain. Lots of rain for around here means half an inch a day. It's flat around here, and it floods really, really easy. And the creek here behind my house is just about to spill the banks, but it's the ground's already saturated. And
since I'm this way, our ponds are like 5 to 7 foot below where they're supposed to be.
Well, over in Central Oregon, they need all the water they can get over there, but I don't know how much of this is reaching them. But yeah.
The Mike Bucka bullgill, the missile baits, and the yum worms.
Yeah.
Were the ones that Panda picked out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember what all was in there, but yeah. Those missile baits. Those things look really good.
The D-bombs. I've caught some good bass on those.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Yep.
Yeah, those look really good too.
If I do it this way, I'll be okay. But yeah, those D-bombs are good for trailers on about anything.
Yeah, yeah.
But they also work good on those 4/0 hooks with those bullet weights, just bouncing it along the bottom.
Right. I might use some of that out in the ocean even. I mean, those sea bass bite on about anything.
Yeah. That 2-tap red-eye shad will work good out there.
Yeah, probably would. I don't know if I can get it deep enough though. I'm usually fishing 40 to 80 feet.
I think that was 3/4 ounce, so it was. You might have to let it sink a little bit, but it should stay down pretty good.
I should put that on the boat for when they're. I mean, there's times when they're up on the top too. You can see them swirling on the top.
That Bucka, that Mike Bucka gill bait it only goes down like a foot, maybe 2 foot at the
Yeah,
most. It's kind of like a wake bait.
that'll work good for in the creek here behind the house. But
Okay. But anyways, I wanted to come up here and say thank you for the unboxing and the shout out.
you bet.
I announced tonight I'm doing a nightly devotional for the next 10 days. I started 2 days yesterday, tonight, and 10 more days with that 12 Days of Fishmas Advent box from Mystery Tackle Box, doing a little devotional and stuff. I did say tonight off of it that at 400 I'm going to do a Abu Garcia reel giveaway. I might include a few baits with that. And then when I hit 500, my wife has said she will dye my beard aqua blue and hang mermaids from it on live stream.
Oh boy. Hey Jenna, welcome in. I don't think you were in here earlier. I know you were in my premiere, but if you were, I'm sorry, but
Florida Live, Small Orders Charters. Hello everybody.
Whoops, he just backed himself right out of here. Hey, Great Outdoors, if you want to come up, feel free. I can drop the link again if you want to come up. You just punched the wrong button.
Yep. I dropped my phone and hit leave.
Yeah.
I was looking at the chat and dropped the phone, and somehow or another I kicked myself out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you can use all those baits, and hopefully they'll be good for you.
Yeah.
One fish I never caught is a smallmouth, so that's pretty cool.
What's that?
I've never caught a smallmouth. We don't have them here.
Yeah. There's a river about an hour south of here that's just full of them.
Yeah, I think I'm too far east for them.
They should be back there.
I think they're in western North Carolina, but they're not really in eastern North Carolina.
Got you.
And they're few and far between in western North Carolina.
Danimal just said that he just lied. He said he hates self-promoting, but then he said I should show him the piece that he just finished. He sent me a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it here. It's a pretty cool piece.
That's good.
Right here. I don't know if it'll show up very well, but yeah, it kind of does. That top part's metal, the hook is metal, and then the base is wood. It says go big or go home.
That's like one of the hooks I use for shark fishing.
Yeah. Hey, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Welcome in. Glad to see you here. Let's see here. Right now, I kind of missed some of the.
I can't share my link in chat, but if somebody would like to do that, by all means, please do. Like I said, at 400, I'm going to do a giveaway of a reel and probably some baits. If you're not a fisher person, then I'll try to do something equivalent, because I know I have a lot of people on my channel now that aren't fishing. They're like homesteaders and stuff. I'll do something equivalent for them. So we'll figure something out at that time. Small water charge, just rub it in. We know you're in Florida and had the best fishing in the world.
No kidding. I bet your water is about 50 degrees.
Yeah, some fish. Nah, I like the support of the non-fishing people also, some fish. And some of them have bigger chances.
There, he hit the wrong button again. He can't stay up here to save his life.
Oh, I know what happened there.
You keep hitting the wrong button.
No, my phone just kicked me completely out.
Yeah. Are you can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see it. But
Okay.
I can't see us when I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
There's a notification came up on the top of my phone. It took me to Facebook instead of
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a good amount of people in here for, I know after 5 was 5.
Yep.
I figured he'd take some of my people away.
Yeah, I've been doing that nightly devotion. I think I've had 7 or 8 in there.
Yeah.
But I really didn't expect too many because it is a devotion.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you either love God or you don't. But if somebody watches it and brings them to God, then great. If it doesn't, at least I'm sharing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people live tonight, Sunfish. I think I'm just going to keep doing my thing and sticking with the Monday night thing, though. Eventually, I'll get people over here. That's fine. Even if they jump in and out, I'm good with that.
I was doing Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, but now I think I'm going to be doing Tuesday.
Tracy, where would you ever get the idea that you should be wishing for Dungeness crabs right now?
I don't know if I've ever eaten a Dungeness crab.
As far as I know, they are the easiest ones to shell. And they have a lot of meat in them. IO Fishing says, does anyone have any tips for filming with a GoPro in the cold? John, that one is not for you. Hey, First Time Fishing Adventures, welcome in. John, I said that wasn't for you. You answered anyway. Sunfish said John's advice, move to Florida. There you go. Jenna had a good one. I've actually heard of people putting hand warmers on them.
I had a little camera from Wish, and I was filming with it one day, and I heard it was like I think it was like 110 degrees with 100% humidity. While it was charging, I heard a pop from the from where I had it up on my head. I pulled it down, and the whole screen had busted off the back of the camera.
Oh boy!
Yeah, it overcharged and blew the battery up.
I hear an echo when I'm talking. I don't hear an echo when he talks. Do you have YouTube open in the background?
All I have is my cell phone.
Do you have YouTube muted?
I don't even have YouTube up. On my cell phone, it closed YouTube out and came to StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I talk, I can hear an echo. But
I don't know. First time, Sunfish said he's doing a giveaway tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. That'd be a good one for you to be watching out for tomorrow. Maybe you can win some good gear.
the Vanilla Gorilla says you should wear headphones with a cell phone.
Okay. I think some of my earbuds are dead, so I'll probably get down because I need to go to bed and try to get me a 3-hour nap in.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed your package, sir. It didn't take them long to get it across the country.
No, it didn't.
Cause
It
I sent
should
it out.
for what you paid for postage.
Yeah, I sent it as 2-day, I think,
Yeah.
or priority.
Yeah.
I did it that way so there is insurance on it.
Yeah.
But anyways, hopefully you enjoy everything, and maybe I'll see you catch some fish on it in the springtime.
Probably.
If not before then.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be spring. I got too much other stuff I need to do before I go fishing.
Oh yeah.
Anyway. What'd I get?
Oh yeah, first time doesn't even know. I didn't tell them everything.
I got that. And I got that. Red-Eyed Shad. That's the two coolest things I got. And then I got some missile worms, D-bombs, lizards, whole bunch of zoom. I could go the wrong direction every time. And then some weights and some hooks. This is all from Backlash for his 50 subscriber giveaway. Hey, Drag Around Outdoors. Welcome in. Did I miss anyone else? Barbara Hensley. Alan Wyrick.
All right. I'm about to get off here, sir, and I will talk to you later.
All right. I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you for having me. Y'all take care. I'm going to do another giveaway at 400. I think I just passed 300. So if you don't have me, go support me and we'll go from there. At 500, my wife dyes my beard aqua blue and hangs mermaids from it. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Is it still echoing if he's not in here? I don't hear it, but then I don't have my volume up very high either. Lizards are your favorite bait? Yeah, I thought it was him, but not much I could do about it. John, you want to come up for a bit? The story on the buck behind me. I shot it with my muzzle loader. That was the first muzzle loader buck I ever killed. That was in Virginia. It was about a half mile from my house. I wish I fished for a living. John, yeah, I hit it with my truck. I about hit a deer tonight with my truck. Not with my truck, with the company truck. 3 of them crossed the road, and then I got up there, and the 4th one came across. What do I do for work? I roll standing seam metal on site. Yeah, I am on the boat quite often, but not during the week usually. They all taste the same, just tenderized by the truck. You got that right. Hey, Casey Fish Page, welcome in. You're a 4-color press man. Creel Florida Fishing does some pretty good cooking videos too. I actually went and watched a couple of his videos. Imagine that. Ugly Dog still in here. Print folders and magazines and such. That's cool. Backwoods Barbarian just did a roadkill video. Did he have the dash cam of him hitting the thing or what? Oh, roadkill grouse. That's a little different, maybe. Tracy Ocean, where are you? You're from close to Newport, aren't you? I know you're out there. Newport, Walport, Seal Rock area, or are you further south or north? I forget. Oh, someone else hit it. My chat all of a sudden jumps every once in a while. You should have, Jenna. That'd have been fresh enough. Oh, you go to Yachats a lot? That that nursing home down there in Yachats, Sea Air. I rolled the roof for that building. That was a big building. I think that took like 23 coils. Newport, Depot Bay is where you're looking to move. Newport's a really nice town. That's probably a Depot Bay is too. Newport's about my favorite along the coast though. There's just a lot of stuff to do there. Yachats is really nice too, but I don't know, it's not close to anything. Jenna, you're married, right? You and your husband will have to jump on my boat sometime. Go crabbing there in either Newport or I could come down to Winchester Bay too, but I'm not near as familiar with that area. Bring your husband up sometime to Newport and we can chase the crabs. I might even tell you which gender the crabs decided to be for that day. All right, John. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, let me know. I usually go on Saturdays if I go. So, but then again, over Christmas vacation, we have from Wednesday before Christmas until New Year's Day off. So, could do it sometime then too. I got to get back out after the nutria though. I have not been nutria hunting for a long time. Where's Shore Acres? Thanks, Creel. Shore Acres down by Ona Beach or somewhere down there? Oh, in Coos Bay. I don't know if I've ever been out there. I know I've never been on Charleston, North Bend, any of that water down there. I've never been on it. I know it's good crabbing down there. Beach destination. I actually don't do the beach much. Get sand in my feet, and I don't like that. I'd just rather go out on a boat and look at it from a distance. I know the fishing in the bay is a lot better down there than it is in Newport. You can sometimes hit them at Newport along the jetties, and sometimes you just don't. A lot of times you just don't, or else I just don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you got to stay out of the way of those big waves, though. So that crabbing trip that we just did, um, we got 48 crabs, and we were only out there for about 4 hours. That's probably one of the best crabbing trips I've ever had, except one time I dropped 6 pots. Me and Alan dropped 6 pots out in the ocean and went fishing for about 3 or 3.5 hours and came back and limited in 3 pots. But that was pretty crazy. That was only in like one pole with 3 pots. We had 10 in the first one, 10 in the second one, and 4 in the next one. So I had 24 in 3 pots. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but I mean, I know the crabbing's supposed to be really, really good this year, and The last 2 times I've been out, I did pretty good. So it'd be nice if it was my job there, Creel. Of course, I know what I'm doing. I'm out there all the time. I just bark orders and let everybody else do the work. That's the cool part of it. You weren't supposed to hear that, Jana. Trying to scare you off already. Oh, yeah. Let me see. If I forgot to say at the beginning of this, in the description of this live is quite a few um, links to channels that are good channels. So feel free to go pick those up, share them out on this live or on your own channel. Yeah. Creel, you want to come up and entertain people for a while? You did hear it, Jenna? You guys have fishing trip bucket lists. Yes, I do. Parker, the guy that got his finger bit on the video, and my boss's son, or two, and me and a bunch of other guys are going to charter a boat this summer and go tuna fishing, hopefully. We tried that last year. Tuna didn't come in close enough, so we ended up going for coho instead. And that was fun too, but it would have been more fun to go out for tuna, I think. So we're going to try that again this year or next year. And also, I want to learn how to go halibut fishing because my boat would be capable of going that far. So that's 2 bucket list fishing trips that I would love to learn how to catch halibut off of my boat, and I would love to go tuna fishing. So we'll see if that happens. I hope it does. Ugly Dog's still in here. I don't know if he's still in, but he is. He's in here again if he left. Ugly Dog makes some pretty good lures. So we got a Florida guy. Ugly Dog, where are you from? You're from back east somewhere, aren't you? We got a Florida guy, 2 Oregon girls. You're working and listening. That's cool. I think that's all we got in here. No, there's 8 people in here. I don't know who all's in here. Oh, you're from New Mexico? I didn't know you were that far west, but okay. That's cool. Drop this again. See who shows up. Got a mess here around my desk. I have not fished in Alaska, probably partly because I've never been to Alaska. I would love to go. Alaska and Hawaii is the only 2 states I haven't been in yet. I don't know if all you guys have seen my new sticker design that I did. There's one of them. Can't see it very well, but there's a row of bubbles down kind of in an arch right there. You can kind of see them on there. I don't know. It's not wanting to show up very well. You can kind of see it there. And there's Creel. That's one of them. And this one's just a little bit darker. And
What's up, yeah?
a little bit darker, and it does not have the fade bubbles on it.
Man.
So Alan says he got about 3.5 pounds of meat off of the 12 crabs from the other day. That's just meat, not any of the shells with it. That's quite a bit, Alan. You're gonna make a lot of what do you call it? IL Fishing is still here. Chowder is what I'm trying to think of. Thanks, Jenna. I think it turned out pretty nice. I got that, and then I got these. Got more of these square ones with a little more stuff going on in them. You gonna try seafood chowder? Sounds good.
What?
Tracy is a little jealous. Hey, you gotta take your YouTube side and mute it.
I get it right there. Yep.
I got an echo when I talk again.
With me?
Yeah, I have an Echo. I don't think you. Well, no, it's not anymore.
No,
Yeah,
I ain't got
maybe.
nothing, man.
Yeah,
All
maybe
I
you
got is my
fixed it.
phone. Yeah, I just got my phone though. I done learned this, man.
Yeah, Paul Landis, welcome in. Yeah, it does look like you missed out.
I need a better angle for my camera, but hey, whatever.
I don't know if you have a good angle.
Not right now, no.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Oh, I know. Right now, yeah. You're like, damn, this dude. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, a short story, just a short story. I literally, I'm still decompressing. I had my wife feeds cats out here, and
Uh-huh.
we got some dude that just moved in the neighborhood. He has a problem
Uh-huh.
with cat. He done cussed her out twice. I called him in the driveway and got him out there in the road a little bit earlier, and it was fixing to go down. And no, dude, man, I was twitching, I was jumping around, and his whole attitude. He's only yelling at the women. The
Oh,
women
yeah.
that feed the cat, he don't yell at the men. He was like, "Oh no, that wasn't me." I'm like, "Dude, I got you on camera. I have
Yeah.
cameras all around here." Long story short, I told my wife, I said, "What you want me to do? You want me to whoop his ass, or we call the cops?" She said, "Give him a three times. Third time." I'm like, "All right." That's I don't like that though, man. I don't want
I
to,
know.
I'm
You
not trying
gotta,
to do that. We've been here for 10 years and ain't had no problems. And all of a sudden we
yeah.
got some peckerhead down there that's, he's harassing all the women, man. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that ain't
anyway,
cool.
no, not at all. And I'm not gonna go for it. Whatever. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I got bail money, so I ain't worried about it. So. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah.
in the wrong. I'm not in the wrong at all.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna walk in front of my house and start yelling and cussing at my wife. That's
Yeah.
no, no,
That's not cool to do.
no. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there and get that off my chest. But hey,
Yeah.
man, I love that video, man. You did that. That's on my bucket list. That crab fishing.
Come on
That's
out.
awesome.
Come on out. We'll get you some.
Yeah, yeah.
Very,
Hey,
very.
you need to come. You need to come to Florida, and I need to go out there.
Yeah.
Seriously, I like you, man. You pretty cool dude.
Probably more likely that you'll come out here than me coming back there, though. I got so many places. I have 12 siblings, and they're all over the U.S. So by the time I get around to all those, I don't have any time to go anywhere else.
Man,
So,
that's a big family, dude.
yeah, it is.
You
We
got
had a
some in
lot of
Florida?
fun. My wife used to have a brother down there, but he moved up to Georgia now. But it's not
Hey, go
actually it's
dog.
not very far from you. It's up at I can't think of the town.
Mm-hmm. I
It,
know if I do more live streams with you, I'm gonna have to fix this camera. I don't like this shit. Like, look at this big dude, look like Popeye.
yeah, Jenna, 12. There was 13 of us. I'm number 11.
Okay. And one lives in Georgia. You don't
No, well, my wife's brother lives in Georgia.
Okay.
Um, I got a brother in Pennsylvania. I got another brother here in Oregon. I got a sister up in Washington. I got a brother and two sisters in Wisconsin. I got a brother in Colorado, one in Missouri. Got a sister in McBride or British Columbia.
Wow. Okay.
2 brothers and a sister in Virginia still.
Yeah, I know Virginia. Military area, you know, with the underwater bridge and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
Navy base, Navy, you know, what, Norfolk, yeah.
yeah. Living for Jesus, I should block you for that.
Living
That's
for
my
Jesus.
sister. That's my sister-in-law. She says number 10 is definitely the best. That's her husband.
Oh,
Uh,
I can't see nothing. All I see is I can barely see. That's
no
I,
man. You're right, Tracy. Whoops, got the wrong one there. Tracy says nomad fishing life would be a nice gig. I'd go around and see them all. Yeah. That'd work too, probably.
well, you at what 1,100 subscribers now?
I got 1,158 last time I looked.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had up over 1,160 and then a couple of them dropped off.
It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
I know.
I get that. I'm like, I got 120. The next thing I know, I got 113. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then I got 115. You know.
Once I hit 1,000, I ain't even worried about it anymore.
Yeah.
It'll grow as it grows, and big deal.
Yeah, I'm actually doing this for fun and for my kids. That's when I'm gone. This will always be here. You know. Yeah. So. And hey, if I get monetized, then hey, I make extra money. You know, whatever. I used to be a power seller on eBay. I'm an entrepreneur. I used to have my own paint business. I used to do all kinds of stuff.
There's a question for you.
For who? I see, so I can't read it, man.
It says, "What's your favorite fishing there?"
My favorite fishing here?
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, people may hate this answer, but to be honest, I love to just go surf fishing for whiting.
Yeah.
It's the best fish, the easiest fish, and it's out there. Now I do love pompano fishing and drum fishing, and I'll do for sharks and bluefish and all that. But whiting is the best fish out there to me.
Do all you guys have Ugly Dog? Let me share his link out here. Ugly Dog Lures.
Yeah, I got you on my phone. That's the only way I can do this, so I can't really see nothing, man.
Yeah. I'll share his link out so that you can grab him up here if you want to.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm out. It'll be a minute, but Ugly Dog Lures. Okay.
There's his link. And somebody shared your link out too. That's cool too.
Cool. Thank you. Who did that?
So you people here from the West Coast, Jenna and Tracy, I think that's all that's in here, but they might think I'm crazy for going after bottom fish all the time too, but that's exactly why I did, because they're really easy to catch and they're not bad eating.
No.
I like putting fish in the boat. I don't like going out there and dinking around on the ocean and not bringing anything back. I like to bring stuff back with me. So
before I started surf fishing, my favorite thing was catfishing.
Yeah,
that's bottom fishing. And,
yeah,
you know, people they go bass fishing, and I'm like, no, man, I want to bring something home. You know, and I enjoy the way I fish. So everybody has their own preference, you know.
Bass are good to eat too.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. I eat. They throw them back. I catch a bass.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it home.
Yeah, I used to keep them some, but then I was fishing 2 or 3 evenings a week back there when I lived in Virginia. I'd just go out to a local pond and fish, and I just do catch and release then, because I mean, after a while you get so many fish that what are you going to do with them? You know, it's easier to just throw them back. That kind of thing. They fight good. It's a good fight, but
Yeah, it's yeah. I know what you're saying. When I first started, 4 or 5 years ago, every fish I caught, and I know it might be illegal, man. I was hiding that shit. I was stuffing it in my pants. I was putting it in my, hiding in my chair. I was taking it, and now I'm like, nope, I'm not keeping that no more. And I got FWC. FWC has my channel. I even come up on me, and I gave him my channel.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, you can watch, because I ain't doing nothing illegal, no more. But I was
funny story. I was out crabbing. Yeah, I was out crabbing that time when I came back from salmon fishing and went out with the youth group. I got checked out that time. I didn't get it on video or anything, but I told the cop, I said, I don't do illegal stuff. I said, it ain't worth it to me. I said, I'm out here enough, and I get enough of this stuff anyhow. I don't have to do it illegal. It's that you get enough of it doing it right. He goes, yeah, I know. He basically told me he knew I was out there all the time. So evidently they've been watching me. I never knew that, but.
Yep. I am that man. I come check my coolers, and I'm like, oh, and for some, I knew I was okay, but it's kind of like when a cop car comes behind you, you're like, oh crap, what did I do? What did I do?
Yeah.
You're like, you're still a little nervous. You're like, but I ain't done nothing. I'm like, just search it, man, search it. I did have a beer or two in there, but I'm like, I figured that would be the problem, and he was like, all right, you're good. Okay.
Which one are you talking about there, Tracy?
Man, I can't see that.
Says the video where me and my wife were fishing bass looked like fun.
I think I saw that one. Yeah. 777. Yeah. I just watched that, I think, a few hours ago.
Maybe Halsey. Okay, she was along videoing. Yeah, that was I caught quite a few bass that time. Yeah, I think that's probably the one you're talking about on the creek, right? 23-pound Chinook. I think the biggest Chinook I ever caught was probably 17 or 18 pounds, somewhere in there.
What's a Chinook?
I've only ever caught one. A Chinook salmon or king salmon, same thing.
Okay. We don't have them here.
Yeah, we got Chinook and coho, and there's also steelhead and kokanee, which kokanee is a landlocked salmon. They don't get to the rivers or to the ocean. I mean, anyway, I think there's a few other ones too, but I can't think of the names right now.
Y'all got grizzly bears and all that stuff down there, or up there.
We don't have grizzlies here. We have black bear. Have quite a few black bear, but I've only ever seen one wild in my life.
You're on the west coast.
Yeah.
Okay. Sockeye?
I don't know if we have sockeye or not. I don't even know what a sockeye salmon is.
I always want to visit Alaska. That's another
Yeah.
bucket list.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too. I've been all over the U.S. I've been in Mexico. I've been in Guatemala. Been in most of the Canadian provinces. But
Yeah, I ain't been outside the United States, but you know, I had a cousin. He was in the
you've
military.
been to
He was in
Kentucky?
Alaska. Huh? Kentucky,
You've been
yeah,
to
I've been to Kentucky.
Well, that's out of the U.S., isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I've been to Ohio, Indiana, and all. Yeah, pretty much out of my part anyway.
I'm just
Totally
being,
different there.
yeah.
Totally different from Georgia and Florida. That's a whole different ballgame.
Danimal. All right. Hey, appreciate you staying in here. Yep. So you getting out this time of year and fishing, or are you just hanging out at home cooking on the grills?
No, I'm working on a video, and
All right.
tonight, kind of what I told you earlier, kind of screwed my mojo up, and we
Yeah.
ended up ordering chili. And my wife's like, "Okay, calm down." I'm like, He lives right down there, and I'm like, I'm supposed to go down there and just stand in his driveway and just call him. And anyway, it messed my mojo up, man. So
Yeah.
I'm working on a video. I got one going. It's nothing special. It's a slow day. I caught a few little small fish, but
Yeah.
I think I can make a good video out of it. But other than that, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to fish till next year because we
Yeah.
got family stuff going on.
Right.
But
Right. That's partly why I haven't been out after the nutria. I've been busy. Well, had a funeral last month back in Virginia, and then every weekend since then's been just nasty weather, and I haven't been able to get out and go after them. So I haven't been nutria hunting for close to 2 months.
what kind of hunting?
Nutria, those little swamp rats,
Oh,
or big
okay.
swamp
Like a
rats.
squirrel. Like a squirrel.
No, they're big. They're like a beaver.
Oh, the big. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Oh, okay. That good eating?
yeah. I mean, they're not bad. I did a catch and cook on one, but that's all I've done so far. I might start packaging up the hindquarters and shipping them up to Living and Men Outdoors up in Minnesota. He does a wild game feed every year in October, so I could freeze them, send them up there. Yeah, pretty much, Jenna. Beaver-sized rats. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun to
That might
shoot.
be good eating, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Jenna, do you have Instagram?
They got
If you
quiet.
do, you can. Okay, message me on Instagram, and we'll go crabbing sometime, like over Christmas vacation or something. Any day of the week would work for me. I think between. I don't have a calendar right here except for my phone. Let me see what days. So we are taking off the 23rd through the 1st. So any time in there would work. And my Instagram is the same as my YouTube channel, so should be easy to find.
Hey, you do Facebook?
No, I don't have Facebook. Never have.
Really?
But nope, never have. If you want to go that soon, if you don't want to go that soon, that's fine too. But
Hey, I'll be
I
right
just
back.
all right. I just got a new follower on Instagram right now, and maybe it was you. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one. I was like, what the world is going? Oh man, that's funny. For warmer weather, I got a canopy on my boat. It's you're gonna get wet anyway when you're pulling up crab pots. It's up to you. If you don't want to go that soon, that's fine. But the crabs they're full right now. I mean, it's a good time to go. Have snow on the coast. Yeah, it's definitely a little chilly. No, you don't need a fishing license. All you need is the shellfish license, which is $8 or $10. You can wait till after the first of the year too. That's fine. Yeah, Eastern Oregon's get hammered with snow. On the 30th? That's a Saturday, right, Alan? I don't know why we couldn't go that day. There you go, Creole. Looks like you're going to have a few more crabbing videos to watch.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn, man.
Alan and his brother are wanting to go.
Okay, cool. Now, I don't know. I got 2 weeks vacation next year. I might have to hook up with you.
There you go.
That's a long ways, though, man. Woo! What's like 1,500 miles, something?
1,500 is 3,000.
Yeah, yeah.
That's 3,000 across the U.S. Yeah. Yeah, Jenna,
we might have to meet halfway, and you bring some crab trap.
Yeah.
That's a long way, man. It'd take me all week to get there.
Yeah.
Man, that's a long way.
Jenna, you don't both have to have a crabbing license. It's just if you both have one, then you could take 24 crabs home. But if you only have one, you'll only get 12, but that's fine too. And technically, you're not supposed to be pulling any crab pots. So you might have to drive the boat and me and your husband pull the crab pots.
I don't even want to comment on that. Yeah, whatever. You shouldn't have crab.
Right. I get those jokes all the time.
I know. That's new to me, though. We don't get
Yeah.
crabs around here. Well,
They're
take that
down
back.
there.
We don't catch crabs around here that you can
Yeah.
eat.
That's on a Thursday? Well, that'll probably work too, Alan. No, I'm sure you have them down there. I mean, they're anywhere where there's ocean.
Hey, y'all get big lobsters up there? I
No,
know
the
they do
water's,
in Maine.
the water's too cold here. Down in California, they get them, but we don't have them up here, up this far.
That's so unreal, man. You talk, and it is. This I know the temperature of the water has a lot to do with the fish.
Yeah,
I noticed that fishing here. I know how things change, but it's
yeah,
kind of. And y'all's water is way colder than what ours gets. So
yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get, our water rarely gets above 55, 56 degrees, and it rarely gets colder than about 45 degrees probably. So there's not
really,
a lot of,
in the
not a
summer,
lot of variation. Yeah,
wow. Okay, that's why you say you don't have sharks up there that much.
yeah, yeah. There's channels that come in of warm water. That's why I said that the last year the tuna didn't come in close enough. That channel usually comes in within 20 miles of Newport, and it didn't last year. They were out further than that. But
Yeah, I'm learning something. I didn't know all this. Yeah, that's cool.
Tracy Creel is on the Atlantic side. He's in Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
Jacksonville, yeah. It'd be more over toward the ocean side.
Our water's cold. It's like 60 something degrees.
Yeah, yeah.
In other words, when it's cold, I go walk in the water.
Yeah.
And when it's
So
40
my,
degrees outside, I go walk in the water because the water's warmer.
yeah. So my brother-in-law that used to live in Florida, he was real close there to Jacksonville. He was in Stark.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think he was up in that area.
It's kind of not really beachside, but it's down close to it.
Yeah. First Time Fishing Adventures is still in here. We got us a good little crowd in here still. Nice and talkative people. I like that.
I can't see the chat. I don't know what's going on. How many people you got in there?
It says 9 right now.
Okay, that's cool. What's up?
First Time Fishing Adventures.
First time. Okay, what's up? First time fishing adventures. I don't think I've seen him.
Yeah, he was in here earlier. I don't know if he's been in here the whole time or not, but yeah, I still need watch hours. So if any of you guys feel like running my playlist, I'd appreciate it. Obviously you don't have to, but
I've been watching some of your videos here and there, man, and just trying to watch. I don't comment on everything, but I try to watch them and give you some playtime, and I do that with everybody. But and I'll try to do a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I might not comment, but I try to do that with everybody. I got a few around here that's local that we kind of do that with each other. And,
Yeah. First Time Fishing Adventures. When you get there, you can share his link if you want. He said he's on his way to your channel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll hit you back, man. No problem. I can't do nothing right now. I got to keep it just like this. My TV ain't even on.
So where are you for followers? Around, what's your follower count? You said earlier, and I forget.
My follower
Hey, Wildman. Yeah,
Me?
how many subs you get? Yeah.
Oh, I got like 115.
115.
Yeah, and I started this about 9-10 months ago.
Got you.
And
Wild Man
they're not my
307 in
friends.
the house.
They're not. 20 of them may be my friends. I mean, I got
Yeah.
a fish Facebook page. I do Jack's fishing for food. I
Yeah.
got like 250 on there. And
Yeah.
then my friends, I probably got 200, but these people they don't even know me. I don't,
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to keep it off. I'll put it on Facebook every once in a while, but I
Yeah.
don't want people to follow me for just to
Without
be
looking.
nice, or
Yeah.
I want you
Yeah.
to follow me because you want to watch my channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it the way it is. But hey, I think that's pretty good. 115 in 9-10 months. And well, if you seen my channel, I mean, it's bullshit. It's just having fun. I mean, ain't nothing spectacular.
Yeah. Morgan, welcome in.
I do know what I can do. I think we've done been through that, but I'm just gonna keep going the route I'm going right now and see what's up.
Yeah.
I might get my wife to catch me with this dude down the corner street, but I might put that on there.
That one got you wound up, did he?
Yeah, he did. My neighbor had her phone out. She was over here
Oh, yeah.
recording.
Yeah.
She pulled up and she knew what was happening because he done yelled at her too. Done
Yeah.
cussed her out. And I'm like, dude, you're a man, ain't you? I'm gonna stop right there. But dude, you don't walk down the road yelling and screaming and yelling and cussing women out. That just,
Yeah.
especially
Hey,
my
Wild
wife.
Man. Wild Man, check this out. I did a unboxing. I got that thing just glaring like everything. A red-eyed shad and a little sunfish, bullgill from Backlash. I got a whole bunch of other stuff too, a bunch of soft plastics. So,
Oh, hey, did you see that? I think it was Stan. I know you watched Stan Vans or whatever his name is. Stan Van. What's his name? Stan Van. Something out of Florida. But he had a swordfish, a sunfish, come up and a swordfish attacked it while he was reeling it in, and it broke half the beak off.
oh
Stan
man,
Van. You
I
know what I'm
don't
talking about.
recognize that name.
Yeah, Stan Van. You need to check him out. He's pretty cool. You'll like that channel. Stan Van. He's out of Florida. Oh,
Yeah,
trust me, he got the 4 motor. He's got 4, what is it, 200 horsepower back there on that boat.
yeah,
You know he means business. So.
yeah,
He's pretty cool though. He's down to earth. He ain't,
yeah.
he's down to earth.
Yeah, Jen, I'll
Stan
follow you back on
Van.
Instagram there. Yeah, first time. It's those are. I'm pretty excited about a couple of those. Those are pretty nice baits. So look forward to fishing with them.
Is that fresh
See if
water
I
or
can lose
salt?
them. Either one, probably. They're probably made for fresh water, but yeah, I don't know. Those smallmouth are really aggressive, so I don't know. It'd be fun to see what I can catch on them. I think I take my whopper plopper down there in that river and I catch fish. It's like a 4-inch whopper plopper, and I catch smallmouth that are almost that big, or 6-inch smallmouth on that big old whopper plopper. I'm like, man, you are one brave soul coming in there and biting that thing.
Yeah. Back before I moved and got in the salt water, I mean, I did the brim fishing with the cork and your little bobber and all that. But my cat fishing was I would actually tie the hook on the string, not hanging down. The hook would just be hanging on the string, and I tied maybe another one, and then I put a weight out there, a little pyramid weight, 2 or 3 ounces, whatever, and literally pond worms or chicken liver, and I
Yeah.
catch catfish all day long.
Yeah.
All day
Chicken
long.
liver's good bait for 'em. You went fishing today, first time fishing, and used a few of those today. Got a few today. That's cool.
But surf fishing, saltwater fishing is totally different.
Yeah, it is. We
Yeah.
can go surf fishing out here too. I don't know much about it. I've never done it, but they catch surf perch all the time. If you know where to go and how to do it. You can also catch some of the bottom fish if there's places like where the big rocks are along the shoreline. You can
Like
get them on
jetties.
the big rocks sometimes. But
Yeah, they usually down here they call it the jetties. I know what you're talking about.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, you can do it along the jetties here too. But then all up and down the coast, there's big rocks out into the ocean itself, and you can go. I mean, there's public access to some of them too. It's not really a jetty.
Yeah, y'all got a whole different ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to go over there and see that. That's totally different.
Yeah.
I actually have a cousin that lives in San Diego, California, and she's from Albany, Georgia.
Yeah.
And we're like, girl, you need to bring your ass back home.
Yeah.
She don't like it, but it's her husband. It's his job, so
yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know.
They're trying to chase everybody out of California.
Yeah.
They're trying to chase everybody out of Oregon.
You're what, Massachusetts, right?
No, I'm in Oregon. You're
I get it right. Oregon. Okay.
That's Oregon. All right. I can't keep people straight either. Never mind.
Yeah.
Do I need to change my name on here?
Yeah, I know. I can't remember where you at.
I know you do. Oh man.
There you go. You just did
it. I couldn't figure out what you were talking about there for a minute.
You still did the old man.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you cool, man. I like it. Oregon, man, they're so 3,000 miles apart.
Yeah.
That's weird, man. I'd love to meet you and shake your hand one day, man.
Hey, keep coming up on my lives. You'll have to come see me one day.
We're gonna have to meet halfway, man. That's a long halfway.
Or sometime when I go back to Virginia, you can come up there and meet me up there.
There you go.
That's not quite as far.
And that's still a long way. Yeah,
it still is. Yeah, that's
900 miles.
That's probably about 12 hours from Jacksonville.
I think a little further than that. To tell you the truth, but yeah, that's still a long way.
We have, I think we had 8 hours to Atlanta, 8 or 9. And you're only, what, an hour and a half or 2 hours further?
From Atlanta, I'm about 3, 4, 5, almost 6 hours from Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah, going straight up. Yeah. Maybe 5. I'll say 5, maybe. But
so
I
5, 8, that'd be 13 or 14 hours. Yeah.
You just got to think, I'm coming up from the coast and I got to go up this way.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to Norfolk or wherever you're talking about. But yeah, it's still a long ass way.
Yeah, it's a long ways. My wife's family is from Ohio, so that's still a long ways too. But you could come straight up 75 that way.
Yeah. Well, I feel for them. All I can say is go dog. I don't know if y'all football fans, but
I don't follow any sports, so it doesn't mean nothing to me.
somebody will take offense to that, I guess.
They might. I don't know. Still
That's
10
it's
people in
odd,
here.
man. You're in a whole totally different world. It's like right now, I'm turning the air on tonight, man. I got a fan on me, and you probably got the heat on and an electric blanket. You know, it's just so it's weird.
I got the wood stove going.
Yeah, I'm finna turn the air on, man. It's hot.
I
It's like 77 degrees.
I haven't put any wood on it today yet, but still going a little bit. It was 39 here today, something like that.
Damn.
36 this morning. There was a bunch of rain, and it had a little bit of ice mixed in with it, but it didn't. Nothing stuck down this low, but it was pretty low on the mountains.
No, man. Give me about 10 seconds. I'll tell you what the temperature is.
Appreciate that, Marcia.
It is about 67 here right now. It's about 67.
That's about perfect.
Yeah, not bad at all. There's probably what 30 something there.
I don't know.
Too cold to go see.
It's let's see. Well, I could just look on my computer. 36 degrees
Wow.
right now. Going to be raining for another hour, and then tomorrow is supposed to be pretty nice. Get up to 42 degrees. That ain't very warm.
Yeah, that's. Oh God. Yeah. It's supposed to be 80 by the weekend again here.
Oh, stop it.
It is what it is, though.
Creel, you just got yourself a new subscriber.
Cool.
It's one of my other channels.
Oh, okay. I'd
I'm
check
on,
it out.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything on it, or not much anyway. A balmy 42. That's right, Jenna. Wild Man says it's 31 there. Where are you from, Wild Man? Arkansas or somewhere?
Yeah, don't worry.
I think somewhere out there. I think. They closed I-84 for a while due to wrecks east of us both ways yesterday from ice. Really? Oh, he's from Wyoming. Wild Man is.
Damn, it gets that cold there? I don't think it gets that cold.
What's that? In Wyoming?
Yeah,
Or where?
I thought that was desert area.
Yeah, but it still gets cold.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, it gets real cold there. When I was driving truck, I drove in from the north side, out of Montana one time. It was 19 below.
Mm. Now, I will say,
Baker City. Tracy, I thought you said you were from out at the coast.
we lived in Kentucky for a little spell, and we lived through a blizzard, and it got 30 below.
Yeah.
And I literally went out there and made a snowman and did my snow angel.
Yeah.
And then right after that, we moved right back to Georgia.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't live in this.
Okay. Your dad lives out there. Okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, okay. That can get bad over there by Pendleton, Baker City. Or you're saying from Pendleton to Baker City. So over Cabbage, Meacham, and the other one, Lad Canyon. All those were shut down.
I can't see no chat.
Yeah. She said, yep, they were all shut down over there. So that's all mountain passes shut down from snow yesterday due to a lot of wrecks east and west, or east of us, both ways. Yeah. So I went over the pass, over Santiam Pass on Thursday of last week. And when I came back, there was change required. So I stopped at the tire store and got some of those fancy tire socks and went up the hill to where I had to put them on. And they didn't fit the pickup, but they fit the trailer. So I put one on the trailer and went over the hill. Hey, local, welcome in. I appreciate you coming by. Your neighbor is up here looking all pretty beside me here. You got your TV on so you can look at the chat? Creel, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, can you tell? Is it bothering anything?
No, that's fine. I
Okay.
just see you looking up there, and I figured that's what you were doing.
Yeah. I was watching myself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see chat now.
Yeah. Hey, first time, you won't be disappointed there. He does some pretty cool videos. Whoops, got the wrong one. That one.
Wild Man 307. I ain't seen him.
Yeah, he does some pretty cool stuff. Does a lot of trapping and hunting, traps coyotes and stuff like that.
Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Does he eat them?
I doubt it. I did see one catch and cook from a coyote, and
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was Kendall Gray.
what.
You seen Kendall Gray?
Yeah, no, I don't think it was him though. But did he do one of those?
Yeah, he did. He didn't like it.
No, the guy that I watched did. He did it more like in a stew or whatever, and he actually can't figure out why people don't eat them. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It might depend on what area you're from, as far as that goes too. But
I mean, how you
yeah,
cook, I guess. I don't know.
if I would, yeah, I would too, as long as it wasn't a mangy one.
Yeah, nasty looking sick one. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's his Wild Man's link. If anyone wants to pick him up.
I got it. I see it. You'll leave this stream up for a minute,
Yeah.
won't you?
Yeah, it'll be up later, so you can go back there and look at it. Yep. One of the guys in the firehouse made cougar stroganoff. Wasn't too bad. I've eaten cougar in bologna, like a summer sausage before, but it had other stuff mixed in with it. I've never had just full on cougar meat. I've helped butcher a cougar before, and that's a little weird.
Hey, local life outdoors. I don't want to type nothing right now.
Local life is sharing the links out. That's good. Not the kitties. They're not cuddly kitties. Let me tell you, you get close to one of them big kitties and you'll be sorry. Unless it's dead.
Yeah, we got exotic food store right down the road, and I actually did some what was it? Camel. I did camel burgers, and of course, most of us had buffalo or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah.
I did a camel burger, and that was what was unique to me. And man, that was pretty damn good. That was good.
You
They weren't
you
cheap.
eat gator, yeah. You eat gator all the time, don't you?
Oh God, yeah, gator tail, man, gator
Yeah.
tail, gator tail. Yeah.
I want to come down. That's one thing I want to do is come down there and go gator hunting.
Yeah, y'all don't eat gator tail?
We don't have gators.
I guess not. Yeah, man. I keep forgetting you so far up there, man. I guess not. Do I need to send you a gator or two?
There you go. There you go. Look at that one. Wild Man says he has a video cooking rattlesnake and putting it on pizza.
Hey, that sounds good.
I'd eat that. I'd eat that.
Eat it. Yeah, hell yeah. It'd be chewy, but I'd eat it. Yeah, I forget, man. Y'all ain't, yeah.
You don't.
Gators over there.
You're so gross. A cougar doesn't even want to eat. Yeah, that's scary though. You see cougar tracks that close to you. That's not nice. Yeah, that's the scary thing about cougars. Those crazy things, you may not even know they're there, but they're out there. I mean, they can be stalking you, and you'll never see them unless they want you to see them.
Oh yeah, I've had a few close calls.
I'm just messing with you, Jenna. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard
a lot of reefs. I mean, for your name, you almost have a lot of reefs over there on your side.
There's, I mean, I don't know what they look like, but I get snagged up in them all the time. So there's got to be some structure down there.
Because it's sand here. I mean, you can go for miles and ain't nothing but sand. You know.
Yeah. Well, there's spots like that here too, but the good fishing spots are out on the reef. So.
Well, yeah.
We can get the flatfish out on the sand. Like the sand dabs, they're kind of like a flounder. They don't get very big. And then there is a small halibut. I forget what it's called. I think there's flounder out here too. I don't know. But
is there ice fishing around there? I think I saw you doing ice fishing.
No, I've never done it. Eric the Fishner.
It was the other guy. I forget his name.
Eric the Fishner.
Yeah.
He did one. He did one last year. We're gonna maybe do that again this year. Yeah, Jenna says there's flounder around here. You probably would still be here, Jenna, because you make a loud noise, and cougars don't like loud noises. The loggers up in the woods, they always said the reason they never see them is because of the chainsaws. Cougars don't like loud noises at all. Think those hammock sleeping bags look like people tacos for the bears. That's right. There you go, Eric the Fish Nerd. Link, Local Life is dropping all the good ones. In my description on this video, I got quite a few links in the description. The one for Podunk Productions, that's one of my cousins. a guy from this area that does duck and goose hunting, a lot of that, and also some other deer and elk hunts. He doesn't post regular. I mean, like, he doesn't have a certain day that he posts or anything, but they are. I know they're doing a lot of duck and goose hunting right now, so there'll be some good videos coming out. If you want to go follow him, I told him I was going to be shouting him out some tonight. I'm not sure how to get to. Well, hang on, I can get to him on this one. On my phone, I can get to him. I'll start sharing those out. Let's see here. I'll get to him here after a while. Share. One up the hill to where I had put them on. There's Podunk Productions link. If anyone wants to follow him, well, it should be coming up. I don't eat liver. I mean,
Oh God, no.
Oh yeah, it is there. It's under.
I eat Jack Crevalle and eat that liver. I won't eat liver, no.
A lot of people do say that duck tastes like liver, and
I've had duck
much, but yeah, some people say it is. It does taste like liver.
That's how you cook it.
Yeah, it does. Morgan, he was just in here. Morgan Murphy, he was up there ways. He just gave a thumbs up, but he just did a video on duck catch and cook, and they made it into a stew, like did stew meat with it, and he said that's really good. He would eat that again. So
liver, you can take a fish and cut stuff out, but liver, there's nothing to cut out. It's just this big piece of liver. There's nothing to cut. No. You can fry it. You can do what you want. I can't eat it.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why I can understand why certain people don't like Jack Crevalle or bluefish. But the thing about the fish is you can cut that part out. But the piece of liver, it's just a piece of liver. You can't cut nothing out. It's just eating that liver. And
so I just shared out another one, Craiged Ridge. That's a few more of my cousins from back east there in Ohio. And Ohio and Virginia, they do some pretty amazing videos. They came out to Idaho just this past fall or a few months ago and did an elk hunt. There was 4 of them, and they got some good videos of that. They're pretty long. They're, I think, an hour long or something like that. A couple of them. So, but they got some good videos. They're really good at putting them together, and they had a lot of fun. So
that's what makes the video, man. You having fun doing it, you know?
Yeah, I know. Duck starting off one at the firehouse, very good as long as you get all the shot out. That's part of the problem with that kind of a thing, is getting all the shot out of them, because you bite down on a BB, you're gonna chip a tooth.
Or a fork.
Yeah.
I bit a fork so hard that I'm like, okay, Bush needs to slow down.
Thanks there, First Time Fishing Adventures. That's another one of my channels. So,
Hey man, how many channels you got? First time adventure.
that many.
I'll check it out.
No, the others don't even have much on them. It's just I have them there so that I can go run my playlist.
You
Get
ever
my
watch
watch
Bell?
hours up.
You ever watch Bell Life?
Bell Life?
Bell Life?
Like Bell?
Life?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, you should check them. They got cut off because they were I mean, political don't matter, but they hated liberals and they did their thing, but they had their go Trump and all this scattered around, and that's why they got cut off. And them dudes
Yeah.
they were 500,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers, man. They cut them off.
It's
But
not
they
free
started their
speech.
they got their own channel back on Bell Life Vlogs and something else. They got it back, but
Yeah.
they won it was a lawsuit and they got it back. But.
I have not been to Dean Creek, Jenna. I was out there. I actually went through Coos Bay, North Bend, Coos Bay. I went down to Bandon last Tuesday, I believe it was. Went down and rolled a roof down there in Bandon. Long panels, 20. I think they were 20, almost 27 feet.
How far are you from the ocean?
About an hour and a half.
But you fish the ocean quite often.
Yeah, yeah. JBT, welcome in. Yeah, I went down there and ran those panels, came back through Coos Bay. I didn't see you anywhere. Of course, I don't really know what you look like, so maybe I did see you. JBT, I think you're a new one to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Might have left already, too. G-Style Fishing, welcome in. I think you're new to the channel, too. Somebody else must have shared me out. I appreciate that. What's the topic tonight? Well, we're just chatting, and I did an unboxing from Backlash Fisherman. Got a good bunch of, going the wrong way again. Good bunch of stuff from him. Pretty good ones.
Well, dude, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna still be on chat, but I'm gonna get off here. I got a few things I gotta do and get ready for certain things. But I'll catch you next time. As always, I enjoy your channel. I like you, dude. You pretty cool. Keep it going, man.
All right.
I'll catch you
coming
next
up.
time.
Yep.
Let's see if I can get off here quick.
Yeah.
Give me a minute, man. Give me a minute.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna turn my phone off. Hey, I'm just gonna turn my whole phone off.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Just hit the X. That's all you got to do. Wild man, you want to come up? I can kick you out too. There you go. He's still sitting down there in the basement, but there you go. Oh, wait. Never mind. You still in here, wild man? Here, let me answer some questions. What water do I fish in, and what fish do I target? Usually, if I'm fishing, I go fishing in the ocean, in the Pacific Ocean. I'm from Oregon. Go in the Pacific Ocean after bottom fish usually. I do crabbing also, and I do freshwater, largemouth and smallmouth bass. I've done shad fishing in the rivers. We have trout around here. I don't do much of that. Okay. That's all right, wild man. I appreciate it. First time, you want to come up? Let's see, what else? Salmon fishing out in the ocean. Did that for the first time this year. Did pretty good at that. Tiger muscium. Sure I messed that name up bad, but welcome in anyway. I recognize the name. All right, ugly dog. I appreciate you coming in. Local life, you can jump up here too if you want. Let's see. What else did I miss? You're on the west part of the bay. Like over when you go across the bridge, you'd be, or when you're headed south going across the bridge, you'd be over to the left, or you're down by Charleston, Jenna. I rolled metal back in those areas too, both of those areas. All right, Tracy. Appreciate you being in here. It's been good chatting with all of you again. Closer to Charleston, okay. Yeah, I've been down, like, you're talking right there at the human being where it splits off and head, or wait, you said the west side of the bay. I was thinking east side. Never mind. I appreciate it, Tracy. All right, local life, that's cool too. I'll try to keep you guys entertained, but I'm not a real good entertainer when I'm by myself. So I'm not even sure where Charleston and Coos Bay and North Bend all split up out there. That's all kind of like one big old conglomeration. You can see the North Spit from your window. So yeah, you'd be out on like out by the mill out there, the back by the dunes. All the parks back in there. I think I know where you're talking about. I didn't know there was houses back in there. First time wants to come up? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Didn't see that. Come on up. What? Well, let me try again. There. Try that one. There isn't many houses back in there. But you live back in there? Well, that's cool. At least you don't have any neighbors. What? I posted ugly dog lures. That's fine too. Go follow ugly dog. I don't care. Oh. I'm sitting here rambling on. You're down here in the basement.
You're doing me wrong, Earl. You're doing me wrong.
I'm not paying a bit of attention to you.
You keep putting me on hold, man. What's going on with it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if I would come up or not. You're doing me wrong, man. After you asked me.
Yeah.
You know something, man? Them baits that Backlash gave you, hot
Yeah.
tomato nose, man. They work.
Which ones?
All of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and another guy, which is a friend of ours, of me and Backlash, it's 4 of us. It's me, first time fishing adventures, Backlash Fisherman, Paul Mans Bassin, and HK2 Productions. We all 4 hang out and collab and go fishing, man. And all them baits that he gave you, they worth it. They worth on that water. They worth a lot.
Yeah. No, they look like they're good baits. I mean, I'm happy with them. Yeah.
Between me and Paul Mans Bassin today, we got on something today. I'm ready to post a video probably this week sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they work, man. Summer, winter, fall, it don't matter, man. I mean, they do good. This is my first time on the show with you, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
you've been in the chat quite a bit though.
Yes, I have. I got 3 Apple products, man, and I'm not just on one. I'm on 3 at one time, man. So I'm networking all 3. You know, I try to show everybody that I'm supporting. I go up there, man. When them guys go live, I try to at least go up there and stay about an hour with all them guys, man. So them guys will tell you, I'm no stranger.
Yeah. No, I've seen you around quite a bit. So
yeah. And the guys that I'm supporting, I make sure I let myself be known, man. But as your channel grow, Earl, it's not easy. It's not as easy, man. You got
I know it. I know.
Man upset at you, because their patience run thin with you. But it is what it is, man. I mean,
so I looked tonight before I went on live, and there's another guy. After 5 is on live. He went on live a half hour before I did, and I'm sure some of my followers are over there with him. But like I said before, my night to go live is Monday night after my premiere, so I'm not going to change that just because somebody else goes live. I got to stick with it. I got to be consistent. That way, everybody knows where to find me.
Yeah, and see, you're not a problem, man. It's the guys that come on at different times. I guess they trying to find a spot that works best for them. Like me, when I went on, my first time going on, man, was about 2 days ago, and I ain't gonna take no joke, man. I was just gonna go in there just to test it with Backlash, just to see if I could get on there and
Yeah.
hand it right. I wound up going from no people at all to 20 up to 24 people in less than 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
know I
that's
didn't know
pretty
what I
good.
was doing, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, phew. Man,
So,
I had some big hitters up there, man. I'm like, man, y'all, you got to be patient with me. This is my first time. I have no idea what I'm doing. I had my son, my 13-year-old son, walking around with the phone, trying to moderate people and talk to people. I'm trying to socialize with people, everybody that come on the screen. I'm trying to make sure I tell them, hey, how y'all guys doing? You know, welcome
Yeah.
in. I appreciate it.
yeah,
Oh, it was horrible. But it was a
Yeah.
good horrible because I got
Yeah.
my feet wet. Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it was a lot of people in there, man. I'm like, good gracious.
yeah. I don't think I've ever been over 20 people in mine. So,
Ooh, you can imagine the pressure I had on me, man. I'm still trying to figure out how to take my phone and read all the messages because I was just up here on StreamYard and I couldn't see nobody comment because you know my phone was over here. It was off. Then my son picked it up and started helping me out, man. I told him appreciate it, but and then he wanted to get up there and start doing crazy stuff, fading the screen out. No, I said, man, get my phone, man. So it was kind of comical, but it was crazy at the same time. I did manage to get my feet wet.
yeah. So,
Turn this
Local
mic-
Life says you need to turn your mic up.
All right, I'm working on it. Let me see.
And at the same time here, Jenna, I don't know when I'm going to take my boat out again. Probably not this weekend, but I don't know. We'll see. Probably over Christmas vacation, be my guess.
Okay, how's that?
Sounds the same here, but I don't know about that. I mean, you were coming through fine on mine anyhow. I'll wait to hear from them.
Okay, I'm on my tablet, so it's not gonna be as loud as my laptop, man. My Apple laptop it's got some awesome speakers on it, but I'm on the I'm networking on my laptop. But
Yeah. So do you have headphones you can plug into the thing?
man, we had part of the house renovated, and I got 3 or 4 pair, and I don't know where they are. I can't find them. I know, right? Every time
I
go
have a
to
pair
go
right here.
Huh?
I have a pair right here. You want me to hand them through?
Yeah, I wish you could give them to me. See, you ain't right, man. You brought me on to pick at me. Look, man, let me ask you a question, Earl. Do you have a lot of fresh water there around you guys or salt water?
There's a lot of fresh water too. They're saying it's still low, but I can hear you just fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Did you go to the volume and then there's a gear beside it, settings or whatever?
I turned it all the way up. It's all the way up.
Maybe if you just step a little closer to it, that might work too.
Yeah, it's all the way up. I look, I missed out talking to you, Earl.
He says he thinks that I can turn it up. I don't know. I don't know how to. I can mute you.
I went to my camera and my mic, and it's all the way up. I can. Let me check.
He's all the way up. He's up. See, I can adjust it from my end, but it's all the way up on my end. So
it's all the way up, Earl. I mean, I can't slide it no more.
Louder. That's louder right there than it had been.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's all the way up, man. I can't turn it up no more. Well, shoot. I was wondering if I could mess with
Jenna, you ain't right, man.
Stalker type pictures.
I mean, woman.
While you're out there. Who's she talking?
She just asked me when the next time I'm going out on my boat was. And then she come up with this. She ain't right. You know what there they said it sounds better.
Okay.
Jenna, you know what the definition of a stalker is, right? Or of stalking. It's when two people go on a romantic walk in the dark and only one of them knows it.
Oh, shucks. That sounds like something that ain't right.
Oh, well, that's stalking. That's not right.
See, you brought me out here, man, to have me cutting up, and I'm trying to get ready for bed. You ain't right, Earl. Hey, Earl, let me ask you a question, man. What kind of boat you got, man?
20-foot Wildcraft.
Ooh.
Aluminum boat.
Oh, okay, nice, man. It's a flat
it's made
bottom.
for the. What's that?
Flat bottom.
The back is flat or almost flat, and the front is V. It's it's a river boat. That thing will get up on plane and it'll run in about 4 or 5 inches of water. Ooh. It's made to run up the rapids up the Snake River.
Got you. I wish mine would do that. I have an 18-inch 87 Cobia, and it has the inboard, outboard. It's got the 3.7 liter engine in it. Man, that thing will run 50 plus on the water, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
My camera will zoom in pretty good too there, Jenna. This thing got a 30 times clear image zoom on it, and it's in 4K, so it zooms really good. If you don't believe it, go back and watch some of my nutria hunting videos. If you watch enough of them, there's parts of them where I show what the zoom does, and it's like you think you're looking at something that's pretty close, and then I zoom out and you can't even see it anymore.
Wow.
That's how good it is.
Man, you know something? You like nutrients? North Carolina's full of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Louisiana is too.
I wish you would come get them, man, because they're so aggravating when you're trying to fish. They look like wet dogs.
Yeah. 125 zoom. Yeah, that's a good camera.
Yeah, nice.
That's a good camera.
I don't think I'm subscribed to her. Is she one of your moderators?
No, I don't think so. She's new to my channel from last Monday. Danimals Creations brought her in, but she lives about 3 hours from me here.
Oh man, okay.
I was telling her we need to go crabbing, take her and her husband over Christmas vacation if they want to. She's still got to talk to him about that though.
Yeah. Do you ever do any bass fishing, Earl?
Yeah, some.
Really?
I have a creek right here behind my house, but the biggest one I ever caught in there was 2 pounds or something. But I mean, it's still fun catching them.
You know, I hate you guys, man. Y'all can just walk out your backyard to go fishing. I got to sneak. Look, let me tell you what's going on with me, Earl, at this point. The people here in North Carolina, man, they won't take trash to the landfill, and the landfill is free. So what they do at night, they take it and they go out there and they bombard all the ponds and stuff at the edge of the lakes and stuff where we go at, and they making everything private. Just like Backlash told you, they trying to make the whole city of Greenville private when it comes to fishing, man. And I understand why. If you go back and look at one of my videos, one of the guys that I was fishing with, man, he kind of brought it to my attention. So what I did, I kind of scanned with the camera, and I got back on, and I uploaded it. And I said, you guys, you know, y'all some dirty, no good rascals. This is just plain laziness, man. When you can take it to the landfill for free, you won't even do it. I said, it's horrible. And y'all wondering why they're making everything private. If I was sitting and I had the power, I would do it too. I would make everything private to keep you out of it. Yeah. And so
people would rather trash a place than to. I mean, it's not hard to keep a place looking nice. Take your stuff back with you. It's not that hard. I
understand it, Earl. I mean, I have been out there and I have seen people throwing trash out there after the people has cleaned it up and put signs out there that said no littering.
Yeah.
They go right back out there and start putting the trash right back out there. So the next step they're going to do, they're going to go ahead on and post it and say no trespassing, which they have
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They every once in a while you'll have something fly off the boat. You can't help that sometimes. But if you see something, pick it up. I mean,
yeah,
it's not that hard.
Yeah. Me, HK2 Productions, Backlash Fisherman, and Paul Man's Bassett, we have bags with us. And what
Yeah.
we'll do,
Yeah.
man, we will pick it up and we will put it in our vehicle and we'll get rid of it, man, because that's not good, man. It's not right.
Yeah.
It's not right, you know.
Mr. Duggar,
So,
welcome in. So we were out getting ready to go salmon fishing on one of the really busy Saturdays out there at the coast, and the dock is probably 100 feet long. There's 4 boats. You can fit 4 boats on the dock, tied to the dock at the ramp there, and then there's a bigger dock just not very far from that you can probably fit another 15 boats at.
wow.
And we were on the end of the short dock, and I don't remember if we were baiting up. I think we were baiting up crab pots, waiting for it to get daylight so we could go out. And people had just left boxes, empty boxes, laying on the dock. Like, why would you do that? I mean, I understand you're trying to get off the dock and let more people in, but how long is it going to take to run up there and throw it in the dumpster? There's a dumpster right up there for that. You know, it's not that hard to do.
It makes it hard for the fish, man. It really does.
Yeah.
You know? Then they start coming out with more restrictions and stuff, you know?
Yeah. There's a lot of people out here that are pretty good about that kind of stuff, but yeah, I don't know.
You familiar with Avid, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Avid is running a challenge about picking up trash. He got two things. First one is like the smaller trash and stuff like that, and the next one is like mattresses, furniture, stuff. You know, whatever people throw out there, man. So me and Backlash, we're gonna do the challenge. I have a big old trailer. Backlash have his truck, and what we're gonna do, man, we gonna work, man. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And the reason why I want to do it is try to get some clarity on letting people know, hey, y'all sit right there and you mess it up or make a mess. We'll go out there and we'll clean your mess up, you know. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to go behind you, dirty rascals, and
that'll just
up behind you, you know.
That'll just make them throw more out there.
I thought about that. Hey, local life, what's going on, man? Welcome in.
Hey, what's going on?
Ain't too much, man.
I got somebody up here to entertain people now. I can just walk away and let you guys take over.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Well, local life, he just sits there and freezes all the time.
I see him, man. Yes, he did.
He put his old mug up there and he just freezes, just sits there.
Yes, he did. He ain't moved yet.
Nope.
Lord, man.
I'm coming back in. Hold on.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What's going on here?
Is that a screenshot he did, or he just did it?
No, it's just freezing on him. It did that last time he come up. It did a lot of glitching, but he could talk just fine. I mean, like the audio came through, but the picture didn't much.
Yeah, lag real bad. Local life, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
Doing good, man. I'm trying to see what's going on with this camera here.
Oh, Lord have mercy. You know, so Earl had me laughing ever since I got out here, man. So you got to Earl cut up, man. No, serious.
I'm gonna exit out.
Oh Lord, he gone, man. Earl, what kind of job do you do, man? I had to get up and leave. What do you do, man? If you don't mind me asking.
I roll metal for roofing and siding. What I do is roofing. Do the standing seam panels on site.
Okay.
So I do a lot of traveling around and doing the metal rolling there on site, on the job site. I'm going to show you something here in a minute.
Yes,
And
sir.
this is partly from back when I drove truck too, but a lot of this is from my yeah, that's
There
a
you
little
go.
better. That's a little better.
Yeah, man.
So I always drop or save my locations when I do a job.
Okay.
So this is from about that's from Portland to
First time, what's been going on?
I'd say
Local Life Outdoors. Good to see you, man. How you doing today?
Doing
see all
good.
those pins I drop?
Okay.
That's all stars.
Wow.
Places I've done jobs or delivered things or whatever.
Okay.
All over the place, and that's covering about 3 hours drive north and south, about an hour and a half out each direction.
I heard you say at one time that you was in Virginia area.
Yeah. I grew up in Virginia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, I go and do a lot of fishing there at Virginia Beach.
Oh yeah. I have never fished in the Atlantic in my life. I lived back there for 20 years, and I never fished in the Atlantic. I fished in the Chesapeake Bay once.
Okay. Okay. I've been out there. Yeah.
I've never fished in the in the ocean.
Wow, I can't believe that, man. You being around that much water. We went out on charter one day, and my sister-in-law paid for it. And they took up 2 pots. They took up the biggest fish and the first fish.
Yeah.
You know, I won both.
Oh.
I won a. You know, the charter guy, he really didn't know what he was doing, man. And he would just take off and wouldn't tell us to pull our lines up. So, you know, our lines kept getting tangled into each other because of the way that the boat would move, and it would push the water back. So everybody's line kept getting tied up in each other. So this is what he did. I don't know if he did this on spite. I was at the back of the charter boat, and what he did, he put me right up against the bridge when everybody else was fishing out like this. I ain't had no other choice, so I threw under the bridge, right? I caught a 24-inch flounder.
That's a good sized flounder.
That's nice.
He went home with me, buddy, and I cooked that bad boy. I caught the first fish, so I got that prize, and it was the only fish. Everybody else was catching little croakers. Man, I caught that flounder. I put my pole down in the slot and I sat down because I knew nobody was gonna beat me.
Yeah.
That was awesome, man. That guy was mad as crap, boy.
You gotta stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, he actually put me so I couldn't throw nowhere but under the bridge, man. And I caught that 24-inch flounder, man. That was awesome.
Yeah. So how big are the charter boats back there? How many people go on them usually?
Oh man, you can get. Let me see. You got now the smaller ones. You might get 4 on each side, and I think 3 or 4 in the back. But then you got some that you can fish all the way around it. Those are the more expensive ones, because you can get anywhere from 18 to 21 people, maybe more. The only thing you're doing, you fishing with them little short rods, and you just dropping it straight down. They don't want you using the rods to cast out with because it takes so long to get it back in before they move. The only thing they said, lines down. You just drop the line straight down. Lines up, and if you don't get it up, he takes off. I mean, they don't wait because you know they on a time span, so they got to take you back in and get the other ones back out there because they got to keep making that money, man. So I won't want y'all like that, or it's too aggravating.
Yeah, I've been the ones out here usually take anywhere from 15 to 30 people, probably something like that. The ones that go bottom fishing. Then when we went on the charter boat to go salmon fishing, we actually had 2 more people on board than what they wanted on there because of a misunderstanding. We had booked the whole boat, or tried to book the whole boat, and then there was another couple that got on before we booked the whole boat, so they were still on there. And then they told us when we switched over to salmon fishing that they didn't think that other couple was on there, so we had the whole boat. And then later they came back and said, no, actually they had called back and told a different person in the store, and they forgot to communicate to the guy that signed up the charter. So we ended up with 2 extra guys on there. So it was a little more lines tangled. They did a really good job of,
That's
we
the job,
limit.
man. Yeah, that's the job.
We limit.
Yeah. Local Life Outdoors. I see you got the outdoors on the back of your YouTube name, man. What do you do, if you don't mind me asking?
I do a lot of freshwater fishing for big brim, shellcracker. Fish the rivers here in South Carolina. I deer hunt, duck hunt, coon
Wait a
hunt.
minute. You in South Carolina?
Yeah.
Buddy, we're gonna be paying you a visit this summer if nothing happens.
Hey, I'm all for that.
You're not too far away from us, buddy. We got to join forces.
Yeah, man, I'm right here in South Carolina.
That'll work, man. I appreciate that. It's good to have some locals because what we're doing, we're reaching out to a couple of guys that I met. And then one guy that stays in Newport News, I was in Virginia. So we ain't no more than about, 15, 20 minutes away from each other. He got mad because I didn't let him know I was coming up there, which I didn't know I was going because the family planned it. We kind of got up there and spent the night, and came on back in the morning. Hey, man, he found out I was in Virginia Beach, man. He scolded me good, man. Hold on, bro. Hold on. I didn't do no fishing. It was just family time. Well, you still should have let me know. I'm like, I did not know you was in Newport News because I would have let you know, man. So he told me the next time I'm up there, he said, definitely get in touch with him and let him know we might hang out up there. He told me he would come get me. I said, cool, man. We'll do that.
Yeah, you welcome anytime.
Man, I appreciate that, Local Life. Now, what's your real name, man, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm Eric.
Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, my name Clyde, man. Nice to meet you.
You too.
I don't like talking to strangers. Now I know you.
That's right.
Man, you should have been in here earlier, man. As soon as I got in here, Earl started acting up, man. I said, look,
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that.
I wasn't acting up.
He needs a rest. He tired. You can tell it.
So this comment right here, this is one of the guys that was crabbing with me the other weekend, whenever. The video from yesterday, or from today. And about as soon as we get out there, he looks around the canopy when I'm driving the boat and his hat flies off. That's what he's saying here, throwing hats in the bay. I didn't throw it in the bay. He's the one that looked around the canopy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Most of the people I see when that hat fly off, they ain't go back and get it because of the waves. It made that thing on down, man. You ain't gonna get it. You do, you lucky.
I've come back. Do you do any kind of hunting?
Man, I used to hunt. I went out with my cousin. He had an old single barrel 10 gauge, and he gave me the 410. And we went out there fishing. Well, we went out there to try to get a few squirrels, man. And I stepped around the tree to take a leak. He goes shoot at the tree, and the bark on the tree kind of wrapped around and hit me like this. And when I stepped around that tree, I was ready to shoot him with that 410. I said, I won't be going in the woods no more ever. Maybe it was about 18, 19. If I had stepped around that tree, man, he probably would have shot me with that single barrel 10 gauge. So yeah. I never been back in the woods since, man.
Man, I duck hunt, deer hunt, squirrel hunt, coon hunt.
Yeah, he scared me. So that right there, that kind of put a sore taste in my mouth, man, about going hunting. So I never tried it again, man. He could have killed me, man.
Yeah.
That was my first cousin. What's so bad?
Yeah.
That was my first cousin, man. He said, well, here, take this, man. We're gonna go in the woods. We're gonna get a couple of squirrels. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care. I was young, you know.
Yeah.
Back then, when you're young, you're not thinking sober.
Yeah.
So the Joker wanted to be funny, man. I thought he was trying to kill me. I was ready to and he was an older cousin. I mean, he was grown, man. He was
Should have known better, for sure.
Yeah, he should have. So I never been back in the woods, you know. So I said, well, I'm gonna do something that's safer. At least I won't get shot. I hope if I'm fishing.
You could come out here and go hunting and see if Bigfoot gets a hold of you.
Man, I heard something. You know, Earl acting crazy. I told you, man. But look, Earl, I have heard rumors of Bigfoot. Now, I searched YouTube a lot, man, and there's people that have said that they have seen them.
That say they've seen it.
Yeah, they have. I know. They have gotten footprints, and I'm like, you know, something. I don't know to believe this or not, man. So, what area is he in? Is he in your area, Earl?
Oh man, this is the prime area for him out here. Now I know a guy that he claims he's been picked up by him and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, whatever.
Now, if you were drinking, anything could have picked them up, man.
Well, there's, you know, marijuana is legal out here now, so.
Oh Lord, man! You know, tell him he'll probably think aliens had him. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Man, I tell you, man. You know, back then, boy, I used to get high, and they ain't tell you no joke. I used to think all kind of stuff was going on with me, man, but I had to leave that mess alone, man. When they get to the point that it's not the same game no more, when they start adding different stuff to it, man, you have a different detour of getting high. You don't want to do it no more, you know. Yeah. So after then, I converted, man. I converted my life over to the Lord. I said, it's time to cut this foolishness out once and for all, man. So I never done it no more. Drinking, smoking, hanging out, running women, all that stuff. I cut all that stuff out, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I leave my acting up and craziness to a point. After that, you know, I don't know further. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Besides, I'm getting old anyway, man. You can tell by my wisdom that I'm getting old, so it's time to cut all that crazy. Look, Earl, laugh already. Look at him.
I cut all mine off.
So what?
I cut all mine off Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not all of it, but
yeah,
I cut it down pretty short.
Yeah,
I've shaved mine off before a couple times, and after I shave it off, I said, "Why did I do that?"
Feel funny, don't it?
Yeah, too late there.
Yeah, it feels funny.
Oh, it'll grow back.
Yeah, it will. But you know something? It feels funny as crap, man, because I'm so used to keeping it now. And then I hate the idea of shaving it and them bumps coming back. Then you like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll just keep it to a point. I'll cut it down, keep it nice and trimmed. Then I'll let it just. Man, I had my beard down. You think Abby had a long beard? You should have seen mine. My wife looked at me. She said, one day, she said, if you go to sleep tonight, I'm going to cut it off. I want no more good, Earl. I'm telling you. So I went on. I ain't cut it off, but I trimmed it down. So, you know, you can see me. Yeah.
No, I grew mine for 7 months one time. From about this long to 7 months, and it was so itchy and nasty. Mine gets all kinky, and then it curls back around and pokes me in the chin and gets all itchy and all that. I can't get it straightened out, so it gets tangled. So yeah, I just usually keep it half an inch or shorter.
I'll tell you a secret with that. I had the same problems because my hair on my head grow pretty straight, but this right here, oh man, this is like it's actually like overgrown pubic hair. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
And what I did, I kind of found out a secret about it. What I did, I stopped cutting it real short. If I wanted to grow, I kind of go ahead on and got some length.
Yeah.
Breeze. I used that stuff they call beard beard balm.
Yeah, I
helps
did that
out.
too.
Yeah, it keeps it conditioned, it keeps it soft, and it keeps it manageable. So it's not rolling up as bad, man. And every once in a while, I take my comb, I comb it down, I take my brush it down, and it helped me out a lot, Earl. But I can't let it get dry, because if it get dry, I've been done cut it off.
Yeah. No, I did that too, but it just after a while, it's just not worth it, man. It takes way too much care. This way, I can just wash it and be done with it.
No problem at all.
I just hooked myself. Sitting here playing with a 5-ounce weight with a hook on it. Got
Them treble hooks are treacherous. Keep playing with it.
It's not a treble. It's a single hook, but it's still it's a sharp one.
Woo.
That's what I catch the lingcod on.
Okay.
That's a 5-ounce lead with a big old hook on it.
Yeah, Green said it looked like a big piece of lead, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Ooh. I love trebles. I love to fish with jerk baits and stuff like that, man. But I tell you, them treble hooks they notorious, man. I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, take down catfishing.
Welcome in, Takedown. Appreciate you being here.
My internet is being.
All right, Jim.
I'm gonna have to go. Take care, y'all. Earl will definitely talk more about crabbing, fishing, and good night, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
So most of your fishing local life that you do mostly in South Carolina?
Yeah, I fish the Little PD River and the Big PD River.
You know, I don't know nothing about that, man.
Man, it's good fishing. It's the Little PD is black water.
Okay.
And you can go to certain parts of it. It's actual tide water, and the water stays plenty deep there. But you can watch the water levels at the pier. If it's high tide at the pier, spring-made pier around here, it'll be low tide where I fish.
Wow.
You know, it's about 12 hours difference.
Wow. Oh my goodness. See, the only thing we have here, man, well, we have the Roanoke River, man, and it's known for huge cats, sturgeon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the go-to place. They catch striped bass, just like I said, catfish. But man, now we got the Tar River here, and I'm like 10 minutes away from it. You know, I do not like that place. It stays dark and murky all the time, and a couple of people have seen alligator in it. So I do not like that water, man. I hate that water. So I'll take a 45-minute drive to go to the Roanoke River. More so than fishing at something that's close enough that's 10 minutes away from me.
Yeah, I can be in the river in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So we got big sturgeons around here, but I've never fished them. I got a neighbor that'll take me if I want to go, or I would take my boat. He would show me how to fish them if I want.
Are they do y'all have restrictions on them there, right?
Yeah, you can catch and release, but you can keep certain days. You can keep certain sizes. It's between, say, 22 and 44 inches or whatever. You can keep one or two, but I don't think I'd ever go those days because there's so many people out there after them. I'd just go and do a catch and release just to film it.
Oh man, that's a total restriction here on them. They don't even want you to pull it out of water. If they pull it out of water and you're not gonna keep it, they'll still find you.
Yeah. I don't know what I haven't. Like I said, I've never done it around here, so I don't know. I see videos of guys doing it, but I think they pull them out of the water and get pictures with them and then chuck them back.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a catfish, I think. I think they'll live out of the water for a little bit.
Yeah, they're bottom feeders. Yeah, they will. It was a kid that was here a couple of years ago, maybe 10 or 12 years ago. He would use a cut bait in the Roanoke River. And I think the one that he pulled up, I think that thing was close to 300 pounds.
Yeah, they get huge.
Yeah. And then the Roanoke River, man, they said that river is so deep in some places, they don't know what's down there.
Yeah.
That's
my neighbor.
South Carolina. It's the deepest part of it that we know is in North Carolina. Right, just like I said, about 45 minutes away from me. That's the known deepest part that they said.
So my neighbor said the last one he pulled up out of the river was I forget how, it wasn't even that huge, 60 inches or something like that, but he pulled it up. It was in a 60-foot hole. He pulled it up, I think he said 13 times. He was pulling it up on a salmon rod. So it was a light tackle, and he'd just get it up and go back to the bottom again. He'd pull it back up again. 13 times he pulled that fish in.
Oh, you can look at them and tell that they made for strength.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They don't play.
Go back and look at one of my shorts from the Leebird fish hatchery. They got a sturgeon pond over there. And there's one in there that's probably 8 feet long.
Ooh.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, oh man, it's like they don't stop growing, man. They just keep right on growing. They don't stop.
They'll grow they'll live for 150 years too.
Wow. Yeah, they don't stop growing, man. They get huge. Let's see. I will. This phone is about to die, man. I've been on this phone recording, making shorts today. Hey, Earl, have you seen that short that I did today when I caught that bass? My GoPros got full. I don't know when the well I left on, man, but I was out there fishing. I got mad because both of my GoPros were saying full, and I pulled out my phone and started recording on my phone. And my buddy told me, he said, "Man, just use your phone." I was like, "Man, I hate to put that stuff on my phone, man." So I did a short with it. I didn't record with it, so I did a short. So it was nice. The way I did it, I was like, "Y'all guys said that the bass don't bite during the winter." The whole time I was pulling it up like that, and I was like, man, this is great. I looked at the video. It's like, where the end of it at? And it was under 3 pounds. It was under 3 pounds, but they don't know that.
Yeah,
that's right.
Let me tell you, you wouldn't believe it, probably, but most of my fishing videos on the ocean, on my kayak, that's all done on phone.
Yeah.
I do have GoPros, but I don't even use them. They're old. My wife just got me one. It's not even here yet that I know of. She's getting me one for Christmas, a Hero 8. So
what?
I will start using that more on the boat.
Yeah,
but
it kind of give your phone a break, man, because I think I have 38 gig on this thing, man, but it's been dropped. It's been abused. I think I ran over it with the truck one day, and the screen is cracked. The back is beat up, but it still works.
I got an old one. I got an old one that I don't use anymore. I use that one.
Yeah. So
I do that.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah.
This one I don't use anymore. It's not hooked up. I just use it to video.
Yeah, to record. Yeah. Now I have. Let me see. I have 4 GoPros. I have 3. What you call it? 3 screen. 4 GoPros, which is the 4. I have one that don't have a screen on the back of it. I have a 5. I have a 6, and I have a 7 that I just got.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I have a lot of GoPros, man. So whenever I want to go fishing, I got one in both vehicles, man. I got reels in both vehicles. Now, my tiger ball, I to make sure I keep up with it, because if I put it down, I go fishing, I'll be short. So,
yeah.
But I can make sure it's somewhere close by me, man. And I do pretty good, man. I mean, it's a lot of places here go at, but some place you had to go to illegal, man, because you had to sneak in it on the weekend, like a couple of the state ponds. They got the hugest bass in it, man, and it kind of hurt your feelings, man, when people take and throw trash in there, and then you see that no trespassing, no fish. So you have to kind of go in there and go through the woods on the weekend. If anybody holler at you, you run through the woods, breaking your reels up and everything, man. You got to get away, because you got to get away, man. But I hate it, man. I really hate it. You know, it's really bad.
I just run the GoPro 7 Black.
So what? You got
I just run a GoPro 7 Black. That's what I use. Yeah, the 7 Black.
Guys, for just a little bit. I'll be right back.
Okay.
See, I see. I have one that I put on my hat. Actually, I got it right here. This is the one I actually mounted to my hat.
Okay.
Yep. So what I do 2 shots. I do the shot when I catch it. This is the tripod. This is the one that I keep on the shore and I keep running all the time. And on the one on my hat, I do shorts with it. Like, after I get the bass in, I'll cut that one off. I'll cut this one on and I'll pick it up. I'll do the weight on it and I'll put it back and, so you can see it go back. And then I'll start back to putting the one on the tripod, to do the long shots.
Yeah.
I hate walking around with 2, man, but I like both angles, So.
Yeah, I like wearing mine on the chest. When I'm fishing in my little boat.
Yeah. I have done that, and I'm like, boom, 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 boom. What is that noise? Trying to figure out what it is. And it picks up the sound of my heartbeat, man. So I'm like, well, I can't do that no more, because if YouTube think it's some kind of song or video, they'll find you for it. Yeah. So I had to stop doing it, man. So that's why I put it on my head. I figure ain't much heart pressure up there, so I get away with it.
Hey, I lost one off my head this past summer. Over there around a 14-foot alligator. I wiped the sweat off my head like that, took my hat off and wiped the sweat off like that, and I had it on my hat and knocked it off in the water behind me.
Oh man.
Let me show you a secret if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you got it mounted to it, screwed to it.
Yes, sir. So it ain't going nowhere. Because when I take that hat off, it ain't going nowhere. And I also have it here. So if I need to do anything, I can push these 2 pieces in, slide it out, slide it right back up there. But she will not go anywhere, man. And I have the adhesive strip underneath of it to keep it from moving. Yeah. I saw the guy with a clip on his, and it clips right to the end. So whenever he lean over like this, it actually falls off and hang by the wire. I said, something, I'm not going to put up with that, man. But
no.
I stole his idea. Yeah. But I made sure mine were permanent, so it wouldn't go nowhere.
That's right.
I look, I got a video, or I was fishing with this guy in North Carolina Beach. And we was walking out on this thing, man, like some kind of big pole with the water run through it, like some kind of big pipe. And when I was following him, you walking out there, you walking out on both sides, you leave the land and you got water on both sides. But it's big enough to walk on it comfortably, right? When I get about halfway, and it's on the video, when I get about halfway, the guy turned around and looked at me. He said, "Watch out for alligators." And I was, I didn't really pay him no mind the first time, right? And I thought about it. I was like, "What you just said?" He said, "Oh, it's alligators around here." I said, "You wait until I get halfway out on this pipe." And I had my thing on the side too. I said, "You wait until I get halfway on this pipe to tell me about an alligator." He looked at me and turned around and grinned, right? But he said, "Man, hold on. The fishing is good here, man. Fishing's good." I said, "Well, okay, it better be, because you telling me about an alligator." He said he had walked down on that pipe one time and he saw something get off of it, because it's only about 12 inches above the water. So when you walk out on it, you ain't got nowhere to go but in, and I think it's like 4 feet on each side, he said. So if you mess around, you do something crazy, you in 4 foot of water, and you in that 4 foot of water in this dark and murky, that alligator can bite you, man, and you won't know until you rolling over in the water with him. He trying to take part of your body part. I said, "Man, you wait real good till I get out on this thing about halfway. You gonna tell me about a darn alligator?" Boy, I like to have a fit, man. And he said, "Well, come on, man. It ain't 4. So we walked out about 50, 75 feet. We're close to 75 feet out on it to get to the next part where we're going, right? Man, I'm scared the whole time, boy. I'm like, Lord, man, let them come out this water, man, because, on both sides it's dark and murky. You can't see it. The alligator's quick when you come up out that water. Man, I'm like, man. And when I got back from crossing, I said, well, I ain't going back on it. We can't get through it from another way. I'm not going to go back out there no more. He scared the crap out of me. Just the thought of being out there around alligators in that water, man. Then you know that do something to you. You don't want to fish no more.
I had one to go up under my boat this year.
See?
And me in a one-man boat.
See? That's too much for me, man.
My
What was it, a kayak?
little one-man boat, about like a kayak. It's
Yeah.
10'7".
Yeah.
And he broke the bank on one side, swum all the way up under my boat, and popped back out on the other side of my boat.
How much?
I had a whale swim under mine one time.
Oh man.
See, y'all.
He was down. It was 40 feet of water, and he was close to the bottom. I saw him on my fish finder go across.
See, I don't like taking chances, brother. It scares me too bad.
Hey, that's why I'm gonna carry you when you come with me.
See? Man, see, you done start making mess of like Earl now. See, we were cool, bro. Up to this point, we were cool. No, I ain't coming down there.
I just messed with you.
But I know you, but you know something? In the Roanoke River, it ain't nothing to see them. And what they do, they totally submerge, but you can see the two eyeballs, and you can actually see them under the water going across them back and forth because the water is so dark and murky, man, but you can make out what they are.
I've been on the river setting cat hooks before at nighttime, and I have the alligators to check my hooks that I've set the bait fish with. You know, I could sit there and watch the alligator with the spotlight go from one hook to the next hook.
Wow. See, that's too much going on, man. I'll be scared at that point. I've been there and packed my stuff up, went to my truck and left. I don't want no part of no alligator. The only part of the alligator I want is when we go to Moorhead Beach and they have the alligator out there cut up in chunks, already seasoned and everything. And you walk by and you do testers. That's the only that's about as much alligator I want to deal with.
We don't have alligators here. We don't have sharks here. So you might as well come on out here. We could at least get a whale to swallow you.
Now I'll get ready to say it's a punchline to this. Earl holding back on me. I know it's something he ain't telling me.
We could call you Jonah.
No, sir. I don't read about him enough in the Bible. I don't want to go through that one because he might not throw me back up. Hey, still you, Earl. You ain't right, man. I ain't coming to visit you guys. Y'all got something up your sleeve. Y'all guys crazy, man. You know I'm enjoying this thing more and more. The more I get used to it, the more and more I'm enjoying it, man. It's good to be around good people, man.
Yeah.
It makes it fun. Yeah.
It does.
There's a lot of good people on here.
Yeah, it gives me confidence, man. So when I do it off and on now, you know, I feel confident about what I'm doing. I appreciate you guys. Yeah. But yeah, I was telling my viewers, man, I made a video and I said that these guys, man, we kept doing so many competitions, man, and stuff. I didn't take my boat out none this year. It's still winterized from last year. Now I told them, I said, look, if y'all don't come out on my boat with it this year, then I'll be going by myself because I'm not gonna just do bass fishing this year. So and when they looking at me like, well, we're gonna do bass fishing. Well, I'll be going out by myself then, I guess. And see, I have it's my console is on one side, so I can get like 6 people in my boat with no problem, man. You know, I have a pretty big boat, man. I'm glad I do, man. You know.
What kind of boat is it that you have?
It is a 80s. It's a 78 Cobia inboard outboard motor. It has the 3.7 engine in it, and it'll run 50 miles an hour, 18 foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I only ran it up there like that one time, man, and speed ain't good on the water, man. I mean, it's very unsafe.
Oh yeah, I used to have a race jet skis, and I've had some of the jet skis. I've had one to run 91.
See,
that's getting it on our small rivers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything over 30, right at 30 is good because the faster you go, the harder that water get.
Yeah, my boat will run about 40, but I mean, I don't run it that fast most of the time because you can't out across the ocean.
No.
But I've been on the ocean. I've been on the ocean when I can run at 30 mile an hour right across there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good ocean there.
I rode with a guy that has a bass tracker.
Yeah.
We was running 72 miles an hour to the point that I had glasses on, the water was running out my eyes. I looked at him, man. I said, please slow this boat down, man. I said, slow this boat down.
Yeah.
We were working on it. And he finally got it to the point where he wanted to go at, man. It was running between 71 and 72 miles an hour. Those bass boats will fly, man.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I got a 16-foot express boat, one of them camouflage duck boats.
Okay.
But I hadn't been on the run it a whole lot this year because our rivers has been too low. So I've been fishing out my one-man boat.
It's been real low here too, man. I mean, some of the ponds that we go in, the water's less than, it's about right at 4 feet lower than what I think during the whole year of this year, I think we may have had 3 showers, man, and it wasn't enough to put no water back in these ponds. So some of these ponds fell 4 feet, low. I mean, it's like there's no water in them.
Our water level on our river right now is 4 foot.
4 foot less, yeah.
No, the total depth is 4 foot.
Oh, it's 4 foot. Okay.
Yeah, it's sandbars everywhere.
Oh my goodness, man, that's dangerous.
It's low.
Yeah. Wow.
The reservoirs. There was a reservoir that over in Central Oregon this year that dried completely up. They're having a pretty good drought over in Central Oregon, but
I heard about that on the news, man. I think that's up there near your area.
I bet it is because that's a pretty. I mean, all the farmers over there, they rely on that pretty heavily.
So I did hear about it. Yeah.
It's not a good thing. Hopefully, some of this rain that we're getting is turning to snow and going up in the mountains and packing up there, and then they'll keep melting all summer for them. So we haven't had much snowpack the last few years. That's part of the problem.
Yeah, so y'all dealing with drought too. Oh my goodness, man. And yeah, we are.
Well, right here we're not. Right here we don't ever have a problem, but it's across the next mountain range is where they have the problem. But
we've been suffering with drought too. I'm surprised they didn't put that restriction out about water usage.
Yeah,
they did a couple of years ago. Yeah. Wow. Them guys that had that tornado, man. I think.
That was a bad one.
65 casualties and counting. I think it was, man. That was horrible. Oh my.
How many?
65 plus.
Yeah. I hadn't heard any numbers, but there was. By the looks of some of the pictures that I saw, it looked like there could have been a lot more than that.
Yeah. Backlash gave me the update on it this morning, man. They said 65 casualties is still counting, man. That was this morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I seen where there's a lot of search and rescue vehicles heading that way to go, try to help out.
Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, man. Wow. Yeah, that was horrible, man. We have them here sometime, man, but man, I tell you, they do some. On one of my videos, man, there was a place that had it in Bertie County in Windsor, North Carolina, and man, the trailer park, I think it had 20 or 30 trailers in it. Won't none of them left. I mean, it took people and actually took them a mile. The wind actually picked them up and dropped them a mile away from where they were living at over on the other side of the street, man. And God, I used to live in
Tell me this: why does a tornado always hit a trailer park?
You know something? I don't know. Maybe because the trailer is more vulnerable than a house, man. I mean, the material.
It might be that. It might be that, but it seems every time one touches down, it goes through a trailer park. It seems.
Yep.
Yeah, they hit them every time.
Yeah, it always tells trailer parks. I don't know, man. I have no idea. I know one thing, that trailer is made of a weaker material. They told
Yeah,
the
it is.
people, they told the people, they said if you live in a motorhome, they said seek shelter. But you know, people,
Yeah.
man, older people, they don't want to go nowhere. That's their home,
Yeah.
man. And
Right. Right.
you know, it ain't no good outcome.
Yep.
Yeah, they ain't got to tell me but once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. Look, I can get that stuff back, but I can't get me back.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, you ain't got to tell me but once. Wow. But yes, a lot of people lost their lives, man. It was just a couple of years ago that it happened, and it actually went right by the house, right down the street. It was actually traveling the street and to a part of the street, man. It actually went right by our house on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, "Oh my God, man!" It tore. It just like it picked up part of the street and just moved it over, like it won't even, it wasn't even attached to the ground. I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
boy, yeah, wow,
First time you retired now?
man." I'm glad you asked, man. I was going to tell you guys that. I'll be 61 in May, and I've been retired for 4 years now. I went out with a medical condition. And I had 3 doctors that tell me that 4 years ago, maybe a little bit more than 4 years ago, about 4.5 years ago, they told me to go file for disability. I'm like, well, what's your reason for telling me to file for disability? They said, well, you dealing with a severe case of arthritis. And see, I was born with it, and it went in remission by me doing all that, working out in the cold, being young, heavy lifting and straining. I kind of brought it back on my body, and it wore my body
Yep.
out. So they told me, the doctors actually told me to go and file for disability. I'm like, wow. That I've been working since I was 14 doing farm work, so I didn't know how to sit down. Only thing
Yeah.
I knew was work, because I like buying my own school clothes. I like having my own money in my pocket, and I ain't had to bother my mom about it. But man, that thing hurt me to the core, man. I cried. I went into depression. Um, for 2 years, I didn't do nothing. I had to get my thoughts and get my head together, man. And it hit home real hard because the only thing I've been doing is work.
Yeah.
So yeah, that thing hit me real hard, man. It hurt me to the core. But I knew I had to get that thing behind me because I had a son. I was married. I still had bills. So. But everything worked out for me, man. God bless me. Everything worked right out, man.
That's right.
It was a lady, her and her husband, he served in the military and his health went bad in there. He been fighting to get disability for 16 years, and when he got it, he died.
Well, when I was 27, I had melanoma cancer, and they had to go in and cut my back probably about 14 inches. Took all the lymph nodes out my right side, and that was a bad feeling. And I'm 45 now. Hadn't had any more trouble with that. I've had back surgery, but it wasn't from that. It was just from a vehicle accident. But I get along pretty good with it.
Oh, thank God, man. Oh my goodness, man. Wow. Yeah, I hate the idea of being retired at this, at the age that I am, because I at least wanted to work until I got about 70. So I would be close to my Social Security. When you get Social
Yeah.
Security, you get more
Yeah.
money. But when you go out for disability, man, it's like they limit how much they want you to live on. You have to manage.
Yeah. Well, you still want to be able to enjoy things while you're still in good health too.
Yeah. Now,
You don't want to wait till you can't do nothing to retire.
That's right. Now, see, he explained that to me. He said, either you can take it now and enjoy the rest of your golden years, which going to turn into your gray years, or you can keep on trying to be out here and keep working and fall apart on somebody's job, man, and you're not
That's
covered.
right.
And then you got to have emergency surgery. So I said, well, okay, I'll go ahead on cut my losses. I'll go ahead on and, go ahead on and go down there and see what them people talking about. So, are you back working?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I work every day. I run an automotive shop.
Yeah.
I work on cars all day.
And see, I love doing stuff like that, man. but I'm not allowed to work, man. They catch me working, man. They'll take everything from me. Then I got to go through all that stuff again with the needles, the dye, and all that. I said, well, the MRIs and stuff. I said, well, I won't be doing that no more. You know, so it's a different thing when you retire from disability, man, because you have a whole lot more restrictions on you, and they keep you from doing anything. You know.
Yeah.
They don't watch me per se, but a whole lot of people that went out for disability, man, they watch them, and they actually make videos of them going out, seeing them, and their mishaps, their downfalls. They think it's funny, but just like I said, you have to manage what they give you, because what they give you, is you have to manage it. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's rough. But hey, it is what it is for now.
That's right.
I'm not complaining. I do have something coming in, so I'm not complaining about that, But it make it rough. It's rough.
Earl, you quiet over there.
I know.
What you up to,
It's
man?
my-
You getting quiet?
That's my bedtime.
Oh,
No.
Hey, it's after 12 here.
Let me tell you
Yeah, I
what
know.
Earl did. Earl was sitting there he was getting tired, right? But he was getting
Yeah.
bored at the same time. He said, "Do anybody
No.
want to come out?"
I'm not bored.
Hey, I got out of bed to come on to get on the live.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but you work whenever you want to work. I don't.
No,
I'll be at work at the same time every day.
Yeah.
Earl was sitting there. He had somebody up there with him, and he said, "Look, I got to go, Earl." Then Earl sitting there like this. He was looking at his fishing stuff, right? He said, "Do anybody want to come on?" Nobody said nothing, right? He said, "Well," he singled me out. He said, "Well, Clyde, do you want to come up?" I said, "Oh Lord, yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about, Earl." He got bored, man.
And then I didn't see it. He commented, "Yeah, drop the link." And I never even saw it.
Yeah, I said, "Drop your link," and I said it again, I said, "Drop your link." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then when I was trying to come
I'm
in,
in
he
the
wouldn't let me
basement
in.
and I'm doing something else.
Yeah, he wouldn't let
I
me
didn't
in.
see him.
I'm like, what? What is Earl doing, man? When I came in, he was already laughing at me because he knew he was already messing up, man.
Yeah.
I said, Lord have mercy, man. I said, Earl, come on, man. It ain't gonna be a bad one, is it? And I appreciate you guys spending time with me, man. It gets me comfortable up here. I appreciate it.
Hey, this is a good community of people that's on here.
It is.
I enjoy coming on. I try not to miss it. I was a little bit late tonight, but I had to come on for a little while and show my support.
Yeah.
Did you watch my premiere, local?
Yeah, I watched part of it.
Yeah. I came almost straight over here from there, but probably
I got a lot going on around here most of the time. I got 2 kids in college and one doing homework. Wow. So I got a 9-year-old, a 19-year-old, and an 18-year-old. So
yeah.
But look, I didn't ever ask you how old you were, man. How old are you?
45.
Oh, I think you did tell me that. Well, look,
yep,
he just a little bit ago, but yeah.
I'll be.
I look good for 45, don't
I? You know something? I ain't gonna mess with y'all, man. Cause I know y'all start acting crazy. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. Look, I have I'll be 61, man. I have a 13-year-old, so he helps me stay young.
Yeah.
And, I tell ladies that they look at me, they like, you got a what? Yeah, I have a 13-year-old. They're like,
I'm only
crazy.
I'm only 55.
You 55?
No.
Man,
you about the same age, I believe.
Yeah, I'll be 43 in a couple weeks here.
Yeah, I knew you was right around my age.
See, y'all guys look young, man. I guess my age is catching up with me. My 13-year-old ain't making it no better.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Life is good, man. I'm really enjoying myself.
It is, man. You just need to try to stay away from anything that's got stress in it. Don't stress about things because it's going to be what it's going to be anyway.
Well, I already see him. I had to stay away from Earl, man, because I think Earl be trying to put me through some things.
I mean, I'll take you out whale watching and maybe shove you over. Ain't no problem.
You're
And
not
I
gonna
carry
make
alligator hunting.
no, sir. Y'all not gonna have me looking like Moses. I want to keep this little black that I got. Oh, no. I ain't messing with you guys.
Yeah.
No, sir. Look, I look on one of my videos about 3 weeks ago. I was out there fishing by myself. You know, people get on me about going out there by myself, man, because it's a lot of it's a trailer park and people got them stray dogs out there, especially pit bulls. I'm scared of pit bulls, so I always keep my Nina with me, and I keep them loaded. And I was out there fishing one day, and just like I said, the dirt pile that they dumped the dirt close to the edge of the pond. And that's a pretty big pond. And it's a pretty deep pond. So I'm kicking the dirt so I can stand down on the backside of it. And I was standing down on the backside of it, and over to my right, about 2 or 3 yards away from her, I heard
I'll be right back.
Okay. I heard something actually walking through the bushes. You know how the bushes starting to get to the point that they dry and crackly. You can hear stuff moving through them. So I went to look, man, and this big old red-nosed pit bull walking up on me, man. And I was down the hill and see where he kicked it off at. It was level, so he could have walked right up to me and came right up on me, right? So I turned around to my right and tried to step up the hill, and the dirt gave away. I fell down on my gun. The dirt slid down the gun, down the barrel. I'm like, Lord have mercy, man. And the pit bull was sitting there looking at me like I was crazy. I said, go on. I said, get. I said, I was trying to knock the dirt out the barrel, right? I said, get away from here. I don't want to hurt you. It's on the video. And I think I'm going to upload it as a blooper, man. But after everything was gone, man, I hurt my elbow. I hurt my side. I'm like, Lord have mercy, man. So I think I'm leaving it in there as a blooper, man. I think at the beginning of the video, I'm going to put that in there. So they'll be like, okay, he done made a mess here, there. But I'm not going to put the whole thing of me falling in there. I'm just going to put part of it. So it'll give them a reason to actually look at the whole video. So it's going to be kind of crazy.
Man, I went to get me some milk and cookies, Sunfish.
You got the milk running down right there.
Yeah, I had to get me some Oreos and some milk.
Boy. Now, you know something? Since I was in school, milk didn't bother me, you know, or I just didn't pay it no mind, or we probably run it off and play it off and burn it off, right? If I was to drink a cup of milk right now, I would not sleep all night.
Yeah.
We drink a gallon a day at my house.
Ooh, it would have me running all night.
Me a little bit too.
We say, Earl?
But I said milk bothers me a little bit too, but I when I was a baby, I was allergic to cow's milk. So that goes back a ways. But I can eat a bowl of cereal. I can, you know, that's no problem. But if I just drink milk, I can't do that.
Well,
I done ate a bowl of cereal tonight too.
Man, if I want a good out, I drink a good cup of cold milk.
Hey, I could work out in the yard when it be 100 degrees and come in the house and get me a cold glass of milk.
Oh, I'll be scared to do that, buddy. Woo! I would not do that. It'll probably come out both ends. I'll be scared of that, buddy. Oh no! Now, if I'm gonna stay in that house and it's cool, I'll sip on it. And or eat it with a bowl of cereal, like Earl said. But as for me drinking a cup of milk, oh no.
Hey, the other thing we'll do if you ever come out here is you'll probably puke off my boat too. There's a lot of people that can go off the East Coast, go out deep sea fishing, and it never bothers them. They'll come out here to the West Coast and they'll puke every time.
It never bothered me yet, and we have been out in some water that was so rough, man. I mean, the stern of the boat is the back of the boat. I'm going up and down like this, and I'm looking at everybody else turn green in the face. I'm sitting there laughing at them.
Yeah.
So, but it's the first time for everything, right? But it haven't bothered me, man. It haven't bothered me yet, and I don't take
there's some guys around here that have been out of the East Coast, out on the Atlantic, and it never bothered them out there. And they try going out in the Pacific, and they'll puke every time.
Wow, it's something
But
different.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's different. But I don't know what I'd do in the Atlantic because I've never been on the Atlantic. But
Yeah.
there's times out here that I come really, really close to puking. There's
Yeah.
other times I never feel it.
You know something?
So-
I think it's a mind over matter thing. Cause maybe because I'm just crazy. It has never, you know, some things just don't bother crazy people, and but I never had a problem. I never had a problem. I have drove in a mountain. I mean, flying, going uphill, downhill, around curves. You know,
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing will bother people. I never had a
Yeah.
problem with it. So I don't know. It's the first time for everything, but I never had a problem with being out on the boat, man. I've been out doing some horrible stuff. What's up,
Let me tell you
Sunfish?
something, Sunfish. Let me tell you something, Sunfish. Stick less with me being captain than with me being a rider on a boat. And that has a lot to do with it because he just said, first time just said that it's a lot of mind over matter. And I believe that. I knew that when I was getting sick out on the ocean. But when I got my own boat and started running my own boat, it took my mind off of the sickness. But it'll still catch up with me every once in a while. And there's a couple factors that help it. And that's fog. You'll get sick in fog pretty quick because you can't see very far.
Yeah.
And another thing is if you're hungry, you'll get sick. And if you're tired, you'll get sick.
Yeah. You know something that helps me, Earl? I give myself a focusing point. No matter how bad that water is out there, I give myself a focusing point. And what I do, I'll take my mind off of that and I'll put on something else. Now, just like you said, it will affect you a little bit when you get off that water. It's just like they won't get on the elevator. They will not get on the elevator because that and this right here, they stand it, man. And it affect me a little bit when I get off the water from being out, going out like this.
Yeah.
But if you put your mind on something else, it'll kind of ease off, man. But if you sit there and you think about it, boy, it's gonna be a bad day for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe Suffrey said you probably was a bad captain.
He's just joking around with me.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness.
How far have y'all been out in the ocean? How many miles?
Now
about 9 or 10, something like that.
Wow. Now I have been out in my 18-foot boat. We had rowed for 45 minutes and I came to the mouth of the ocean. But just like I said, by that boat being only an 18-foot boat, you know, it ain't nothing for no ocean, you know, for to be in that boat because it's a whole different world out there. It's like going across a whole different bar when you leave the mouth of the lake and actually get to the ocean part. That's what
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
What I'll do, I'll turn around, okay, and I had the front part pointing back towards the lake, and I'll be right to the mouth of the ocean. You know, even the fish bite different from the lake to the ocean part. So we'll turn around, and all of us will fish out the back of the boat towards the ocean part. Then when we catch what we want, we'll just go ahead on back in, man. You know, no stress, no worries.
Yeah.
But I ain't crazy enough to take no 18-foot boat out in no ocean, man. That's just, I know.
I took my 15-foot 9 out in the ocean, 7 miles.
I know this thing gonna be good.
That was on a really, really calm day, though. It was flatter than any lake you'll ever find. I have never seen the ocean like that before or since.
Wow.
It was completely flat. I could take that boat. Max speed on that boat was 22 miles an hour, and I was running that on the ocean that day.
Wow.
22 miles an hour. And then we'd be fishing, and the boat would start rocking a little bit, and you'd look up, and there was a wake across the ocean for 2 miles out to a boat that was running up the ocean. That's how calm it was. You could see the wake from my boat all the way to his boat.
Now, see, from the lake part was fine, but when we got right to that ocean part, that water was rough as crap, man. And the wind was barely blowing. And I'm like, man, well, we ain't going out there, but we'll fish it from the lake part, but we won't go out into that part. I know that's a no.
Yo, what's up?
What's up?
That's a new one for my channel, I think. Welcome in.
I have never seen him before.
Appreciate you being here.
Lady holding up a bass too, ain't he? Yeah, it's a big bass.
It's a big bass.
What's up,
Yeah,
KG? That's nice, buddy. It's real nice.
So just this late this summer, I went out into the ocean, and I knew the bar was going to be a little rough. Where you're talking about right there, where the ocean meets the river.
Yes, sir.
I knew it was going to be a little rough because the tide was going out pretty fast, and there was a lot going on out there, and I got caught in that without realizing how bad it was. And I took 3 waves to the windshield. Scared me so bad. But you can't turn around. Once you get in there, you can't turn around. There's no space between the waves.
It actually pulls you out. It actually gradually pulls you out, man. Just like you said.
I don't know what that would have done. I kept easing I kept going through it as fast as I dared because I knew I had to get through it. But yeah, I took 3 waves about mid windshield. I couldn't believe that glass stayed in there.
Yeah.
But once I got through it, I was fine.
I guess I'm going to get off here. It's about 1 o'clock here. I got to get up and go to work in the morning.
Yeah. I'm about ready to shut her down anyway. So.
Yeah, me too. I got to get up 6:30 in the morning to warm up the old lady car, man. But, but I ain't going to tell you no joke, Earl. I'm going to say this to you right quick. Just like I said, we had the experience when we went out there a little bit too far, man. And when I was trying to come back in, it's like I just about had that joker gun, man. And I was barely moving because it seemed like the water was, the ocean part was, it had such a draw on you that it was pulling you back. I was like, what in the world going on here?
Well, your tide was probably going out. So you're emptying the river into the ocean. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
It was pulling from the lake part out into the ocean. And then I was scared at that point, man. And just like you said, the further it was pulling you out, the more of the waves that was coming towards you because it was pulling from the lake. So like I said, I'm talking from experience. I was like, man, I'll never do this again. What's that? Mondo's only? What's going on? Hey, welcome in.
Y'all have a good night, guys. I'm out.
All right, man. I'll talk to you again. Have a good one, buddy.
You too.
All right, man.
Yeah, I think I'm going to shut this down. It's almost 10 o'clock here. I need to get up and go to work in the morning.
Man, Earl, I appreciate you having me, man. I have really enjoyed it, man. And I hope this don't be the last time.
That's for sure. Come on back some other day.
You know I will, Earl.
I'm up on Monday evening. So, yeah, come on back up. You're a good conversationalist, and we can get some conversation going. And
well, if you're talking about boats and fishing, man, I got some stories to tell, Earl. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Come back next Monday, and we'll do some more of it. So
I tell you what, I'm supposed to be. I think next week we're supposed to be going out of town to spend time with my daughter, my stepdaughter. So what I'll do, I'll probably get in a corner by myself, man. I'll see what you got going on, man. I'll come up if you don't mind.
All right, no problem.
Okay, Earl.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you
appreciate
too,
you being
here.
Yep.
All right, man.
Later. All right. I think I'm out. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate you sticking in here.